We are at the Rowdy Racing number 3 podcast with Jared Lure,
What happened?
Nate Siriano. They can hear your head shake, Nate.
Hello.
Thank you.
They can't see your head shake.
There's a video camera right there.
Matt Farewell.
Yo.
Doug Wilcox.
Yep.
Jim Lance.
Yellow.
We are here with Brennan from Lock 1 Distilling Company.
He waved.
He's waving in the background. Hal Saracola from Millionaire Express. And
Well, I guess Hale said no waving for me. Fuck you.
fuck yeah, I don't wave to peasants. And Bobby Close. So we are here with a lot of stuff to go over. Interesting story will be in the middle of this. First things up, let's go over the Sweet 16 results. Let's pass this one. We'll start off with Farewell. Go ahead, Farewell.
It was awesome. If you didn't go, you suck and you're stupid.
Next topic.
All right, we'll on to the next topic.
Talking about you, Laura. He's talking about you.
All right, we had.
Lord didn't go.
We got to pause for a fight. Hang
Wow,
on.
that's
Oh, yeah, Doug didn't go either.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you guys both suck.
Gonna double it. So what? Rivenbark won the X275 class. The Bruder Brothers won the.
No.
Wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got that backwards. Rivenbark won Raid vs. World. Bruder Brothers won X25. And then Nate went on a date at Hooters with the Bruder Brothers.
Yep,
You
that's
sure
true.
did.
This is big.
He had nice attire
What,
on.
what'd you guys eat?
I had quesadillas.
I had chicken wings.
You kiss it?
Quesadillas.
Hey, what were you wearing?
Yeah, Nate, what were you wearing?
What were you
I think I was wearing a t-shirt and khakis like usual.
No,
that all?
no, look.
Anything?
Were they tight though? They were really
Oh,
tight.
they were tight.
Oh,
They were tight.
They
as
were the
outfit.
tightest khakis they made. Are we probably pulling up a picture? Put that picture on the video. No, under here.
All right, Nate, go ahead. Who wants to? Nate should explain it probably.
Yeah.
How did I not hear about fucking Nate walking around with his dick out with the Brugger brothers?
This is what happened. We got to Hooters and we sat down outside, and all of a sudden, the Bruder Brothers were inside, and the LMR team was inside as well. And somehow it came up for Nate to walk out of the restaurant once we closed our tab.
I got paid, by the way.
Well, obviously.
It's like $100, I think.
Oh my god! So you're not a slut, you're a whore.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Pretty much, yeah.
Big fucking deal.
not-
Well, there.
Yeah, I sucked a dick, but Jesus Christ, I got $20.
It's not a hobby, it's a profession.
You're a professional slut. All right, cool.
So, Nate.
All right, that's cool. Hey, I don't knock nobody. Make your money, bro.
Nate, so walk us
I got
through
$20
what happened.
actually. What did I do for that?
Walk us through what happened with you walking through with spandex on.
I just tried to get out of there as fast as possible.
No. How did it come up?
I mean, they were pantyhose.
Oh, no,
I don't
there
know if
was... One of the waitresses was wearing pantyhose or some.
Yeah, they all wear pantyhose. It's fucking Hooters.
Right. Well, I didn't know such a thing. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you never.
So
been?
she said, no, never been. So she said she had
Like, they don't
more in the
dress like
back,
this,
and I want to say it was Brendan. It was his idea. He goes, "Oh, you won't put a pair on. You won't put a pair on, or whatever." And I was like, "For $100, I'll do it." And everyone like pitched in like $20 or whatever.
Can't believe they get paid for that. I do that for free.
I know.
And I'm
Well,
way
because you're a
better
slut,
looking.
and I'm a horse. So
Lure
what's the
probably would have
difference?
paid us to be able to go.
I
do
know,
it.
but can you guys help me do this? I got 20 for everybody that puts one on my leg.
So what happened was
I can't reach my feet.
It
you know?
wasn't as smooth as Nate pops it off to be.
Oh shit!
We had to throw him 20s, and I had to literally put him in a full Nelson. Does your girlfriend listen to this podcast?
I don't know.
Well, I had to
She's
put
going
him.
to now.
I had to put him in a full Nelson while the waitress took his pants off. All right,
Yes, that's true.
he's
Oh
crying.
boy!
Crying.
Oh boy!
Screaming for Hal. Help me, please, Hal. He's the closest one.
He's crying in pleasure.
Yeah. Wait, no, your finger goes over.
No, your finger goes in the back.
Other hole.
All right.
So he loads up. He loads up with his fucking spandex, and I go running in. And I grab the Bruder Brothers, and I'm like, "You're gonna want to watch this gay shit." And they're like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Just hang on a minute." And they're like, "Okay." So I'm like, "All right, Nate." I took his pants, and Nate fucking walks through, and the whole bar, it's like the music was like, stop. They're all just like, "What the?"
Well,
fuck is
remember
this
we
kid
went
doing?
inside and it had that. Well, the waitress made an announcement.
Oh,
It
did
made
she?
Yeah, it made everybody
Yeah,
look
she made
over
it.
where Nate had.
I
to
didn't
walk
know that.
through.
Yeah.
It was the Brewer. Who was the other team there?
LMR.
The LMR guys were there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that the dude from LMR definitely liked it though.
No, Worm
Probably.
wasn't there.
Most likely.
That dude, he definitely likes to suck the worm for sure.
So
Yeah, he fucking.
They walk through
He's a tuner, and he also tunes skin flutes for sure. Fucking puts him right in fucking B minor, motherfucker.
We're all walking out. We got Rowdy Racing or Sweet 16 shirts on or whatever, and Nate's got a Speed Society shirt on, and he walks through. And like I said, it's dead silent, and one dude's like, "Speed Society, fags."
That's true. That did happen.
So we go outside, and
Yeah, the worst part was
we go outside, and I made Nate pose on a Dodge Challenger in the parking lot with the skivvies on.
I saw the picture. It was pretty,
Yeah.
pretty. Actually, kind of hard.
No, the worst part was then Ty proceeded to hold my pants.
I went back in the restaurant.
Everyone walked back in the restaurant, and I'm like, well, I'm not walking back in. So there was like some like bushes. I just hid behind the bushes until y'all came
That's what
out.
he was. He was like, "Can I have my pants?" Like all tucked in and shit. Can I have my pants back?
Oh, you bullied him, and I wasn't even there.
Well, then he put his pants on over those and left them on all night. No, these are nice. I'm gonna keep these
Wait,
on.
hang on a second.
I'm wearing them right now. Yeah.
He's fucking got him on right now. No lie. Try it
Well,
out. He's got it.
For sure.
But no, it was a good time.
Yeah, I had a blast, guys. It was fun.
Yeah.
We're glad you came, Lure.
I came a few times. Just wasn't down there.
Ribbon Bark was the first one into the 50s. Ferris ended up going.
Oh, I called that last podcast. You can go back and look
Okay, we'll have to
because I'm the man.
Jim, can we review our tape real quick?
Review it all you want. I did
Well,
it.
we're gonna chop this up for a second. And I'm gonna insert this part of Lure predicting the future.
He went 58 first, and then Ferris during the day went 579, I think it was. 578. We had a small bet going between, not small, I guess it wasn't small, between the 8-9 of us that was there. Brennan ended up winning the fastest ET with Ferris. So that was pretty cool. And I'm not sure who won the rest of it. Whoever had Ribbon Bark, I'm not sure who that was. I can't remember who was there.
Should have wrote that
He's out
down.
of the picture.
You should have wrote that down. It's out of the.
Bert.
He's literally out of the picture.
Bert.
That's the best.
Bert ended up being the first nitrous car to go sub. 365 was the best pass before?
No,
nitrous?
66.
Somebody won a 65.
It's not that impressive.
No,
it's not
no,
a
no,
6-speed.
no.
And
You know.
then
No,
I didn't say nothing.
No, 65 was when he ran a 65. That was the record right there.
That was
yeah,
so 65 was the record. And then Bert ended up going 60s,
Yeah.
and then today, actually it was last night, the 12th. Jamie Hancock ended up going 3599.
59, yeah.
Where is that race going on at?
I don't know which one he's at.
It's Bowling Green.
Well, I don't know which
just
one. Is
went
he at
over this.
Woodstock or is he? I don't know. He's
Oh,
at
he
Streetcar.
might
I don't
be
know
at
where
Woodstock.
Streetcar.
What do you say?
I
How
think
he's where?
it's-
Is this streetcar reunion?
Yeah,
Streetcar
yeah.
Or
reunion.
I think it's in Tennessee or
Now,
Bowling Green,
I don't
Kentucky.
know.
It's in
What
Kentucky.
That's where he is.
What was the big thing that Primera was going on about engine diaper causing the lift on the?
Some
Oh
I don't
my
know. They're talking about
God.
the engine
Sounds
diaper
like some
hanging
excuses.
low or something.
He was saying the diaper tripped the 60-foot beam instead of the tire.
The tires
so
or
it made
something.
it look faster.
They got them big donkey dicks hanging out the front.
but
of the
I don't
cars
think
anyway.
I don't
Yeah,
think that's true.
I don't see how.
There might be. I was reading some other shit was going on. They're saying other people who've usually been at that track are saying they're also running faster for some reason. I don't know what it is. Maybe there's some sort of technical electronic.
Well, because
thing
who the
going
hell
on.
went like a 870?
Yeah, someone like a 869.
That was Jamie
They're
Hancock.
saying-
He went
What's-
like
no,
No,
0.85.
he had.
No, it was Hancock.
Green.
It was Hancock.
Warbird went like
Warbird, they're saying
Well,
went like a
Hancock definitely went into fucking, or maybe it was Wahlberg. They went in the
Wahlberg,
eights.
they-
Point
yeah,
eight.
Yeah, he
it
went
was-
like 869 or
I mean,
something.
that's pretty.
That's like
fucking
that's like funny
ridiculous.
car. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Consider-
it's done.
The fastest nitrous car at 316 was like a 19 or something.
Yeah, Hancock had it. He had like a 19 or something at
Yeah.
16 for 60 foot, best 60 or something.
So that's
So
that's
we're
pretty
agreeing
wild.
that there's some kind of technical issue going on at Bowling Green, then probably.
No, you can't say that.
I mean,
You
you
can't
don't really
say
know.
for sure. You
Because it can't be
Yeah.
proved, right? I mean,
Yeah.
but I mean, it sounds like a 0.8 is kind of impossible.
I'm
to-
sure Duck will have posts about it later.
of course
yeah.
he will. He's
Well-
got,
I posted one already. Same people said a 50 was impossible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Also
that's a
true.
good point.
See,
But-
people said a nitrous car wouldn't go faster than a 62 with a 9, but you know.
some people in this room said that.
Yeah, a lot of people.
How you doing? I lost a bet. All right, I'm not.
I did.
Where were the turbo cars in the semis?
And where?
Probably the same place.
Probably hanging out with me. Not even there.
They packed it up early. You know.
Well,
Yeah, I do know.
I can't say it. Next topic.
We're getting off this one, all right?
We're fucking going crazy over here. No, it was a good time. Lure, you should definitely make sure you make your way down there next year with us again.
I'm gonna move down there. I'm gonna work for the track. I'm gonna be one of those old black dudes that walk around. You think that they think they're like zombies? You ever see them dudes?
No.
I don't even know if they're all in black though. They're like they might even be like white dudes that just been literally in the sun forever. And
what do they do?
they're all like leather skinned, and they walk. You don't see them down. Really. Dude, they walk around our pits all the time. Go to take your trash out and shit for you. They ride around a little old golf cart.
You're talking about a janitor.
I guess, yeah. You ever go like over the hill where the fucking like way up? Oh, you probably never go up there because there's no reason to. I went up there.
No, I did. I was riding Jim's ground back there.
Oh, that's exactly. So I was just saying, we had like the fucking golf cart and shit. We go back there. There's black mambas and shit back there. You want to go back there? Really? Yeah. People are like, don't go back too far. The fucking snakes come out.
I was
Fuck
on,
that. All right, that's all you got to say. I'm out. I'm out.
I was on his cowie. I was trying to break into the dirt track and make fucking laps on it. Like,
Oh, you don't have to break in when we're there because the bigger events, it's always open.
Well, it was closed off.
It was padlocked and we went there, and then Brennan was talking about going and getting bull cutters, cutting us.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they were going to race
it's
the
gonna be-
Mercedes against the Jeep down
Yeah,
there.
10 laps.
And then they went and talked to Duck.
I went and talked to Duck.
And they asked if he could do it. And shit.
No. I asked Duck if we could do the 8th mile drag race with
I
me
thought
and
you were
Hal.
talking about doing
Hal offered me his $1,000, his $1,000 to my 100 for an 8th mile hit.
because you're a peasant compared to
His,
him.
oh yeah,
No big deal.
his.
So Hal pulled $1 out of his pocket.
Yeah.
What a couple fun coupons, you know.
It was one farewell buck.
Yeah, yeah, whatever. One of these things, these wad things, whatever the fuck they are. Yeah, no big deal.
To make an 8th mile hit, his Jeep versus the Mercedes we rented. So I go up and I talk to Duck, and I'm like, "You think it's gonna be possible?" He's like, "I don't know." So I grab Blanco Jim. I'm like, "What do you think, man?" He's like, "Dude, you've been drinking." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's a good bet." He's like, "No, I understand, but you've been drinking." I'm like, "So this ain't happening?" He's like, "Fuck no, this ain't happening, dude. You crazy?" I'm like,
And there were still races to go.
"Yeah."
There was still
It was
races.
still the final.
We
for
didn't
the
know
second
that until like
chance.
later on. Yeah, it was the final for the second chance.
chance,
We didn't know they were back
65.
there.
Yeah.
And then we're like moving. Everybody, somebody started to walk down the track and like screw around. Like, dude, there's still cars back there that have to race.
People are already robbing the fucking signs.
But dude, no, those got robbed at like.
Yeah, dude.
But they didn't get. Somebody said that they.
That
made
shit's
an-
so
they
stupid.
Made, somebody said they made an announcement because every sign got taken down, like all around the bleachers, all around the VIP thing.
like
And there's no way that the guys up in the thing
the
or
tower.
anybody couldn't see. It's
Because
literally
there
impossible.
There
And they-
weren't even cars racing at the time.
Yeah, nobody was racing. Everybody they said, "Oh, they made an announcement and took them," because we're all like, usually, duck, cut your nuts off, you take them,
Yeah.
to hunt you down. But no, they,
Probably because it's not even worth doing it. You might as well just let them go. Fuck it.
yeah, they're just getting. He's
You know
like,
what I
yeah,
mean?
they
Like,
probably,
Jesus.
they probably sent them like 100 of them things. I've
Yeah.
seen. But yeah, they ended up, I guess, just letting people.
But what the
take
fuck? People are scumbags though. Like they know it's on. It's cameras everywhere. You know what I mean? Like people are all over the place. People with cameras in the stands if they wanted to be like weirdos and be fucking snitching on people. But
Well, Bobby took
they just walk up like it's nothing. Like, oh, look at this. That's fucking. Like really? You're just gonna rob somebody's shit? Like that's not yours.
Well, remember the first one? That one dude came across with. He had a fucking pair of dikes and he was cutting.
Yeah, and he was cutting them right out.
Put them in
He
a
like
stroller.
he brought some fucking cutters.
He put him in. He put him.
It
in
still
his kid's
wasn't as good
stroller.
as the cripple guy running away with fucking Scotty G's hood though. Like where does he think he's going?
Dude.
Someone's gonna throw a fucking rock at his foot. Like,
Scotty G's fucking scoop blew off again, and my first thing was, I'm like, all right, where's it?
Where's that little
bastard?
fucking?
They come out of the bushes and shit. Everybody steals shit. They're Hal stealing people's shit in Georgia. It was a great time.
Yeah, hell, likes to steal stuff too. I heard.
Oh, was he?
Let's go right to there. We'll get back.
Oh,
to
we're going down to there.
We're gonna get back to. We're still in Georgia. So No Mercy 10 coming up. Well, hang on. Before I get to this, let's talk about Ducks fucking being a scumbag for one. This is April fucking Fool's joke. This goddamn month-long April Fool's joke. He, what the fuck? He kept saying that they were gonna have to go to a new track and didn't know if it was gonna be Florida or the Carolinas or out west or something. And
I think he started that a while. He started like 3 months
he
ago.
started.
He put some up like 3 months ago saying, nobody make your reservations
Here,
for,
for-
no
yeah, for
mercy.
No
and
Mercy.
No,
shit.
they were talking
So he,
about
like,
it
set
at
it
Lights
up,
Out.
yeah.
Literally
Lights Out.
at Lights Out, they're talking about
well,
it.
and then the stupid thing was, I think Speed Society back in like February posted a thing saying Duck and SGMP signed a
Yeah, the
5-year
worst part,
contract.
it wasn't even
Yeah.
Speed Society, like Dragazine, Drag Illustrated.
Dragazine,
They were
that's what
saying
it
the
was.
same shit.
Dragazine, yeah.
Dragazine. Dragazine?
No, no,
Is it
Dragazine.
Draga-
Oh, it's Dragazine.
Duck bites necks now, apparently. Fucking Dragazine.
So whatever, fuck you guys.
Hey, that's mean. I don't know. What is this? What are we drinking?
You are drinking.
This is Cuse juice
a
with
cusicle.
something, right?
It's a cusicle. It's
A cusicle.
It's I can't give out my recipe, but it's Cuse juice and Pinnacle whipped and orange juice.
Where's Cuse juice?
Hey, where do you get Cuse juice
Yeah,
from?
what's that?
From Lock One Distilling Company up in Phoenix, New York. If you wanna. We gotta make sure we get him on the microphone before we take off.
Yeah, he's being a little shy over there. We'll get a sexy ass over here, though. I'll hang my nutsack out. He'll come over.
You got a funnel? You give Brennan like 37 Miller Lights, he'll be talking.
That'll get him started.
Yeah, they're in the fridge under the camera. Start chugging.
Dude, we should do like a Cuse juice funnel for a promo.
Right.
Funnel a whole thing of Cuse juice. I'll do it.
You'll do it.
Yeah, we'll just fucking fill yeah, exactly. I want him pouring it though.
All right.
Naked. He's gotta wear.
Naked will work. Yeah,
He's gotta wear Nate's spandex.
I'm okay with that.
That's the only bottle of Cuse juice we got, actually.
As long as he ain't dripping anything, we're
We're
okay.
gonna need an industrial shipment of Cuse juice over here at the tool
At
shed.
the tool shed. You can do that for us.
Cuse juice is right behind you.
That's our last bottle we got.
Oh, okay,
We got a
okay.
fuck ton of like Inferno and Rise. Down
Inferno's
there.
good.
Candy cane.
Candy
Because
cane.
Hell got after the bottles down in Georgia. So.
Well, we were
This is a leftover from today.
we were feeding them to the fucking.
The locals?
That's because everybody, Hal was passing around, and then, like, you know, it'd be like 8 people in a circle. Like, every once in a while, somebody's like, no, I'm good. And it's just Hal passing it to himself.
Oh,
He
thank
put
you.
his right
Hey,
hand,
man,
put his right hand.
You want a
and
drink?
grabbed it. You want a drink? Yeah, you do.
What's your name? Hell, no way, me too. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Where are you from?
I've only got the pleasure to see Hale drunk one time, and it was fun. It's a different
That
experience.
first night, me, Brennan, and Hal went to the starting line, and Hal was in great shape. It was fun.
I was fucking wasted.
It was awesome. I remember after that whole thing with Jamie, he walks up to Farewell, and he goes, "Farewell, I'll bet you anything in life right now." And Farewell's like, "Oh, well, I don't know. What do you want to bet on?" And he's like, "I'll take the right lane. You can go fuck yourself for 20 bucks." Yeah. And Farewell's like, okay.
I'd fucking bet it on anything. If you say something like that, Hale says that to me, I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you just said. Here, we're betting. I want to be a part of this bet.
They come up, and like, it's like,
You're paying for the story.
come up, and it's like, the left lane's like fucking one of the Bruder brothers, and the right lane's like some guy from Georgia.
Some dude.
The right lane fucking kicks his fucking dick in, and Hal's like, "Yeah, I'll fucking pay me." Asshole.
Yeah, the bear's holding Hal up. He's like, pay me my money.
It was a blast. We were
I saw why you didn't remember.
We were all in.
But then sure should do like 7 o'clock next morning. He's back
yeah,
up.
I can, yeah. We were all in pretty rare.
Yeah, well, he's a dad, so
Oh,
if he ever gets fucked up, he gets woken up. He knows. His body's trained. He's like, man, up, and I'm up.
Well, Hal and them were up, but other guys weren't fucking
Yeah,
up ready
other
to go to
fucking
the race,
assholes.
That's for sure.
Yeah, Saturday morning. That was fucking great.
Ty
We
had
missed
6
Wasn't
beers.
missed
Saturday.
fucking
shots,
half the
and he was
fucking
fucked.
racing.
It wasn't Saturday.
Yeah, it fucking was.
It was Friday.
It was Friday.
Fucking
Saturday-
Friday.
Saturday was
Whatever.
Hey, you could just like walk in his fucking room and take his keys.
That's what I said.
would've.
No.
Well, he's like, I'm on the way. 30 minutes later,
You,
dude,
you guys
I'm
are all on
the
the.
right now.
You wouldn't walk down there and be like, I need keys for room
They wouldn't
312.
give us a room.
Yeah,
No, they
would
wouldn't
get-
give us a
They
room.
wouldn't give us
I
a
would,
room.
dude. I would pull my nipple out. They'd give it to me. Okay?
All you had to do was
It's all the time.
She wouldn't even when I actually called the room. She wouldn't even. She wouldn't even fucking let me dial or nothing. She's like, "What's his name?" And then she called it and then gave me the phone. Yeah, she was all like secret. I'm like, dude.
It's probably because Ty like put some like secret code on his room or
Probably.
something. Fucking
But
freak.
then they fucking call and he's like, "Oh, be down." Bobby's in the shower cranking it out or something.
Me and Farewell were in the lobby for at least 3.5 hours.
I did get a lot of.
Did you guys cuddle?
No, they had Lucky Charms
No, we
there
were in
for
the fucking
cereal.
lounge.
Oh, what are you mad about? You
Yeah.
Lucky Charms.
We got a lot of. We
Dude,
did
I was
eat a
killing
lot of
Lucky
breakfast.
Charms. I'm
Dude, I-
pushing little kids out of the way. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
I go through like 2-3 boxes of Lucky Charms and fuck it. Why not?
well, yeah. Farrell was doing what you did.
What
last
Lure
year.
did, remember last year, Sweet 16?
What'd I do?
You were
were
up
in-
at the buffet breakfast, and people were like wanting to eat, and you were eating
had-
out of the buffet bowl with a fucking fork.
People had their plates and they're walking up and they're like, "Oh, I'll take some of this." Or Lure walks up, no plate. He's like, "Thank you so much." hang on, young lady. I got some of this.
She's two old people like looking
know.
at him like
They
with their
put
plate
their
all
plate
up
back
and
in, like
shit.
they're backing up, and he's like, "No, it's cool."
You guys are making that up.
Oh, no, we're
Promise
not
we're
making
not.
that up.
It was the same.
It's when Ty was
it's
over
when-
there convincing the fucking lady that I was his son.
She's like, "Yo, for real?" I'm like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Well, how old is you?" I'm like, "How old do I look?" She's like, "Chow, you ain't over a day over 25." I was like, I just turned 38. She's like, "Damn, you got the fountain of youth in you." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's my son." She's like, "How old's he?" I'm like, "How old do you think he is?" She's like, "I don't know. I think he's like 25 too." I'm like, "No, he just turned 19." She's like, "Ooh, y'all got them good genes."
He's like, that's
Wait,
my other
20. So
son over there.
she thought you were a 13-year-old fucking father.
I was drunk the whole week. I don't care.
Maybe. I don't think my nuts were dropped by 13. I don't know.
But
That's like,
Did I
that's
get
my,
hard?
other, that's my other
Did I
son
hurt hard?
over there.
I
She's
don't
like,
know.
oh, the one over at the buffet.
definitely got
Yeah,
hard
that's
on
it.
want the buffet.
Get hard on 13.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the guy walking on his knuckles
Yeah,
to the
probably.
buffet.
Remember when he had to carry the fucking McDonald's in?
You're so sunburnt. You had to carry like you had fucking the false light syndrome. Just walking like this up in the fucking hotel room.
Yeah, I got burnt up pretty good.
Dude, it wasn't nearly as bad as me and Bobby this year. It was bad. That day that they were waiting for us in the lobby. I was getting ready and Bobby's in the shower and I hear him moving there. He's like, I'm like, hurry the fuck up, get out of
Ty ran in there naked, like, oh my god, help!
there. Do you need help, Bobby?
Just fucking, oh my god. I can't talk, just go. I got the worst thing in my fucking... Alright, anyway, you guys are gay. Let's go further. Wow.
Freaking Ty, or Bobby got some pretty nice freaking lips from that.
Whoa.
Pretty
What
nice
No,
lips.
oh,
what did you just say?
Did you see the picture of Bobby?
Bobby's lips?
Dude, he got fucking like Kardashian. They sunburned.
Oh,
His fucking
yeah, I
lips were
forgot about that.
huge.
The next morning, woke up next morning, Bobby's lip.
I thought you were talking about
He
his
sent
butt cheek
he sent
lips.
a picture. He sent a fucking
That little area around the butthole.
I get up and look at
You know,
Bobby, and
the
I'm
lips
like,
there?
I look at him, I'm like, what the fuck is that? That's your goddamn lips. He's like, they're so burnt. Blah, blah.
Don't go burnt.
Ty's like, hold on, let me try him out quick. Let me try-
I'm like, yo, they is burnt.
Here comes the spaceship. Open up.
So, is it true that you put aloe vera on him?
On Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I put sunscreen on him, too.
Were you mad when he came because you were jerking him off?
I was mad that it came so soon, but yeah.
I think that's not. I'd be mad. That's rude. I want us to be sticky. I just want to jerk you off a little bit.
All right, well, we're gonna get back.
We're gonna move on.
Why are you moving on? I know you guys are. You get drunk and then do this. All right.
Okay, hold on.
The fuck! I could take advantage of you right now. Just hurry up.
What?
He said what?
So we're going to No
Put
Mercy
that little thing
10.
away.
No Mercy 10. Radio versus the World.
I need another drink.
Yeah, I can't tell by you slurping. the
Shut
goddamn
up.
Fucking microphone.
All right.
All right,
I'm
cool.
not good at this. Leave me alone.
Trust me, you're doing just fine.
Are you editing me out?
Your microphone's up.
It's like that. Just click me off. Fuck him.
Who are they talking to? So No Mercy 10 predictions. We had a couple people already lock in their choice. Y'all can feel free to double up on the same bet.
Who is it?
Brennan's got Ferris winning Radio vs. World for No Mercy 10.
Mistake, turbo car.
Hale's got Laughlin.
Hey, how'd those nitrous guys do again?
Oh, they made in the finals. What the turbo cars do.
They didn't.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, I didn't know Bryson was.
Hell, why you got
Oh,
Laughlin?
Bryson.
Hell, you gotta come
Oh, I
up
thought
here.
it was fucking-
I need you, Hell.
Who?
Come here, man. I need Hale. You said Hale got Laughlin. I gotta know why.
We're
Get
calling
your
up
ass over.
Hale. Hang
What
on,
the
guys.
fuck are you always going with this faggot for? Go.
Get up in there. Get up in there.
Hate that. Oh,
I think he's a nice guy.
All right, so why don't you like Laughlin?
Because I think he's a faggot. Like, he fucking went on his
You
fucking...
don't like faggots?
No, and he's not a gay guy. He's a faggot. It's a way different thing.
Right, true.
But anyway,
Totally different.
like when he puts up, he like talks shit on his Facebook, and then if you talk shit to him
blocks
back
you.
to him, he just blocks you. He's a fucking child, and I think that's stupid. If you're gonna start the shit, you know what I mean? It's not like people are going after him. He's starting shit. You could push back a little bit with a joke that is hilarious because I did it. Obviously, it's funny. All right, rock this dude. This dude had he went full fucking snowflake, blocked me, and then not really. Like, and then I had no respect for him. Yeah, his car's fast, but I bet you got no dick. Fuck, you know what I mean? You got no stroke to it.
So no, I just like him because he's like a diehard grassroots racer. He started, young, and he's worked his way up, and he
I like his story.
Races a lot of classes. That's all he does is race. So
You know what he reminds me of? Like the racing version of the Wolf of Wall Street. Remember when the fucking FBI agents I normally bust these assholes that their dads were fucking scumbags and they were whatever the fuck. You got this way all by yourself. This some grassroots guy just comes up in the system, works his way, and he's a fucking douchebag. So it's like you got this way all by yourself. Your dad's probably a nice guy. Your dad's probably sitting at home like this fucking douchebag. He just shut up on his Facebook. He probably blocked his dad. If his dad's a man, he's blocked from his own son's Facebook. That's for sure.
Oh my god.
I just don't like Laughlin, so I wanted to talk about it.
Alex Laughlin's a vampire.
Actual werewolf hunter.
All right, so
So moving on from Laughlin.
Hal has Laughlin, and Lure's not happy about it. Nate has Stevie Fast Jackson.
Yes, the greatest ever.
How blowers working on? What is going on with that?
Nate, can you do me a favor?
I mean, I did know Stevie Fast set a record for the Roots Pillars.
Yeah, okay, we don't care about
So
that.
Did you see how the blowers work out? They just won 2 months ago. Like, calm down.
Well, I know they're freaking out right now.
It was that faggot Laughlin, but still, he had a blower.
Nah, Stevie Fast Jackson's the greatest ever to do it. That's weird. That's just.
When's the last time Turbos won it, though? Damn, it's
Have
been
they
a little
ever?
bit.
I think
Have they ever?
Mark Mickey last year.
Yeah, Mark Ricky,
and I'm pretty sure
16.
I think
Yeah.
Keith Berry won like 6 of them.
Who?
The Turbo.
Well, that was the LS car at one point,
Keith
wasn't
Berry.
it?
Who?
Yeah, LS. I think LS.
Well, yeah,
won a
that-
small block Chevy.
Yeah, that was back when they had all the weight breaks and shit. Calm down.
What are you talking about?
With his fucking 500 cubic inch small block. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but Nitrous
2,200 pound
and
car.
roof
Fuck him.
blowers had the bigger weight brakes than turbo cars.
Not back then. They didn't.
We had a little small block. It's like Marty Stitt.
He had a small block. Yeah, okay. Then you have a big cock. Shut the fuck up. The small block.
Shit's wild over
What?
here.
Yeah, you're a touch over fucking average. All of a sudden, it's huge. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
What's average? 5.3? I'm 3.5 over here, motherfuckers. This thing's huge.
Well, you got 320 pounds of thrust behind it.
Bitch, you at least
a good point.
360, you fat fuck.
That's a good point. Farewell does not have a pick for Norm Mercy.
Why do you pick Dwayne
I will
Mills?
probably take Mills again.
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
we're gonna lock you
Well,
in, Dwayne.
wow.
I know.
That's a loss.
What's the buy-in on this? 50 again?
Yep.
it's because you're going back to a 41X.
Well, I wish you go back to. I don't know. He always did better with Hemi. I don't know why. We'll see. I mean,
All right. I'm taking Mark Mickey.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna work out for me.
he was having a hell of a time at Sweet 16.
Yeah, he was not doing good. He cracked off a 63 of those.
Yeah, he
Best
went,
he
and
did.
I think it's the only time he did it. Like,
And it's crazy that 63 was not even close.
wow, it was.
He only made it to fucking what?
Yeah, but I don't think he did.
That's
I
close
think
enough.
he ran that 63, and that was it.
That was
like besides that, he
ran
didn't do like.
he ran 63 in qualifying. He didn't go.
It was the same as Laughlin. He came there with like a
Yeah.
65 off
Yeah.
the trailer, and then absolutely sucked.
And then
like,
every-
He kept doing wheelies.
Every
Yeah,
pass after
wheels
that.
are-
There's a story behind Laughlin, though.
What's that?
What's that?
Tell us the story.
That
Get
guy.
up in here and talk about your boyfriend. Come on.
It was
That
that
was
guy.
like, we're
that
talking-
one guy tuning his car, right? That we had.
He is the one guy.
I was like, well, we were talking about our money and stuff. And then, I mean, I got more than him, but no big
Put all
deal.
the
You
cash
know?
in it, slowed the car down. So the story I heard about Laughlin is he went out there and went that 65. They turned the car up to try to go a 50. It pulled a big wheelie, came down, blew the front struts out. They didn't have parts to rebuild the struts. They half-assed the struts back together, and the struts weren't working, and the car was wheeling every time because there was no rebound in the struts. So that's what I heard.
That was the issue with Laughlin then.
Yeah. So
Also, that there was a guy walked by with no shirt on, and Laughlin just could not take it the rest of the way.
That's all I could think about it.
He was fucking. They'd be on at the starting line, like, "Where's Dreamy Boy? Where's my lumberjack?"
he actually had an entourage of young girls around.
There was.
I'm sure he did.
Well, it was actually me and my pantyhose. I was.
Yeah. And guess what? A lot of young girls used to follow Michael Jackson around too. Big fucking deal. It don't mean he don't want to lick a dude's butthole. You know what I mean?
Oh, Nate's like, really?
He's like, whoa, there's butt play going on.
Butt play?
Ah, and you got a blower?
I'm not sure what's happening.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Stevie.
Yeah, that's what Stevie's gonna be saying. I'm not sure what's happening. Jesus.
Dude, I've never seen. Leah Pritchett was there too.
Oh, Leah
and she
Pritchett.
was over there talking to Stevie Fast, and Leah was in there.
Yeah.
Nate's like, he literally started shaking. He's like,
That's
dude,
very
those
true.
are my,
No, this is true.
those are my two favorite people in the
Now
world.
listen,
And
Hold
no,
on.
the worst part about it, he was more nervous to talk to Stevie Fast and Leah Pritchett. He went up and talked to Leah Pritchett before he talked to Stevie Fast. He
Hold on.
was so fucking
Hold on.
scared.
This is the deal.
Well, I was like that with Fletcher Cox though. Everybody else, like I walk up to anybody down there, like because if I'm in the lanes, I feel like I'm somebody, even though I'm nobody. I'm just some fat dude that like hangs out and smokes weed and shit. Like I'm nobody. I drive the truck sometimes, you know, push the car,
the truck sometimes.
and I push the car,
sits in
you
the
know.
golf- sits in
I
the golf
answer
cart.
questions wrong when people come to the pits. But I'll talk to anybody. I've been talking to Stevie for fucking years. Everybody up there, doesn't matter. I just say whatever to him. It doesn't matter. And all of a sudden, I'm walking over like, oh shit. There's a really large black that I couldn't bring myself to talk to him. I got really close to him and tried to size him up and get like how big he was. And then like he looked over and I was like, doo-doo-doo. Snuck off away from him. Mark's like, what? Why'd you go up close to him? I'm like, I want to see how big I was. He's like, you're not bad. You're not that small, much smaller. I'm like, yeah, no, I feel a lot smaller though. He's pretty big. He's not. I definitely weigh more, but he's looks better. You know what I mean? He's not, and he's fucking. He got about an inch on me in height, and it's all in the shoulders. His shoulder was like here, but his neck. So his head was low. He had one of those little fucking Men in Black heads.
Oh my god.
And he had a little thing. What do you call it? A little scooter for his knee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He like broke his foot or some shit.
I saw that.
I'm like this fucking thing.
He was still wearing the boot, wasn't he? Wearing the
Yeah,
boot?
he had like a boot thing on. And he was there too.
I wanted to talk to him because my brother's a big fan and shit. I was like, that'd be cool to get a picture with him, but I don't know. I couldn't do it. I fangirled too much.
Anyways, back to
But if you ever want to talk to like a race car driver, I got you. Come on in the pits.
Yeah.
Took him all weekend, and then Stevie got eliminated. And Nate's like, "All right, I'll have the courage. I'm gonna go over and talk
Well,
to
listen.
him."
I walked.
Still number one in my heart.
I walked around his trailer probably about like 50 times there, just waiting to see.
Dude,
And, like, there's one
Stevie's
time-
watching him
And-
like, "What is this fucking?"
It
dude?"
was.
We got to get you like one of those lost kid tags for next year.
return to Stevie Fast.
Please return to KTR. Someone will claim him.
It was like right after he got eliminated, and he's just sitting in his trailer on his phone, like he's leaning up against the door. I'm like, and he goes I think he was starting to fill his shoulder. He's like, "Hey, I'm going to the bathroom or whatever," and I'm like, "Oh shit."
Dude, you need me to
So-
hold it?
He's about to have his dick out. His dick is going to be out of his pants. I'm not even going to have to ask him. This is the best. And Nate just fucking put lipstick on and walked over.
Walks over, putting
Did you have
chapstick on.
did you have heels? Were you clinking in the heels and shit on the way over there? Stevie,
Still busy.
I know you went out setting round, but you're number one in my heart.
Pretty much, that's what happened.
All right. So, anyways, Jim has his boy Slavens.
Roll back.
Yeah, I gotta say, he's a wicked cool guy to talk
is
to though.
hilarious.
He is. He's really not. He'll sit and bullshit with you and everything.
Speaking
Are you still mad you didn't get ice cream sandwich from him?
I guarantee though, if I asked, he would have given me one because he's sitting there hogging that ice cream sandwich. I'm like,
Were they Walmart brand?
I don't know, but I was like, dude, that looks good.
Farrell wasn't
And
even
then-
looking at Slavens. He was just
Yeah, I was
looking
like,
at
at his ice cream.
I'm like, yo, that twin turbo Hemi over. I'm looking at the ice cream sandwich. And you got any more of them? Or
Were they like the cheap ones with the black fucking thing that it's not
yeah,
really,
yeah.
It's not. It's like a styrofoam cookie.
it's a fucking like
But
a sandwich thing.
for
yeah.
some reason, they're fucking delicious. Yeah, it's like fucking cream. It's not even ice cream. It's just like a fucking. It's
you
like
see-
heavy cream. It's so
Did you see the
weird.
pictures of his car?
No.
On the fucking top of it, he
said,
wrote,
yeah.
"Welcome to Walmart." And then on the, what do you fucking
on
on the door?
the door it said,
You said about Keith Haney.
anybody
right?
seen Keith?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen
Anybody
that.
seen Keith who?
Anybody
Yeah.
seen Keith? And it said ... Who? Speaking of cool guys, Ribbon Bark. Bobby's got Ribbon Bark for No Mercy 10. I went and talked to him right before his final race. We actually gave him a bottle of Cuse juice. Took a picture with him. He's actually a pretty cool guy to talk to. He's pretty down. I actually felt bad. I walked over and I talked to him. I didn't know it was him. And I walk up and he's in the tractor trailer, like fucking with the battery. And I was like, "Excuse me, sir." He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Will Kevin be around anytime soon?" He's like, "Yeah." You're looking at him. I'm like, "Oh, hi."
Oops.
And I'm like, can I get a picture with you or something? He's like, "Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Let's go in front of the car." I'm like, "All right, yeah." Let's do it." But yeah, we gave him a bottle of Cuse juice. Obviously, didn't impair him too much because he took home 101,000. Bobby's got him for No Mercy 10. We're gonna jump down real quick. Sean, he's not here. Sean had a family issue. He's dealing with that, but he picked Burt first nitrous car 360. We talked about that. It's a wild guess, but
It's a good pick.
if
The
Burt
only- yeah,
If they can keep the engine together.
if he can keep his motor in his car, I think it'll be all
if
right.
he can keep Stevie Fast fucking
Yeah,
holding his hand.
on his payroll. Lure, who do you think's gonna take No Mercy 10? Who do you want? You can pick anybody on there if you want.
Where do you think Hancock?
Well, I wanna go with my boy Stevie, but I'm not gonna take him because homeboy over here is always hanging from his nuts.
Right, yeah.
He's still available. He's still available.
I'm gonna go if country goes. I'm going with country.
Country.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
That's a good guess. Doug, you want to pick anybody for No Mercy 10 finals? What do you think here, pal? Get up in there. Get up in the microphone.
Farrell's hogging the
You can
microphone.
go right up to
I'm
it.
fat. What are you gonna do?
Sit-
Man, I don't. It's been so long since I've been watching. I haven't even run. I don't even know who else in it.
Sitting and Hancock have been making pretty good run. Obviously, Hancock. been
Hancock
doing
is another nitrous car I would pick,
it. Yeah, it's a good pick.
mostly because Hancock's
like-
just an animal.
Out of the good graces of my soul, I'm not letting you pick a nitrous car, so pick somebody else.
You definitely don't want to pick a turbo car because they just happen to never win.
Hey,
Wait for like X275 down there where they can't get traction and shit. That's where the turbos work.
No,
I think a turbo car has the fastest reverse roll record.
Right, when they're out there in the best conditions ever, and the fucking mine shaft winds coming at them, and they have no pressure on them. They don't have a nasty fucking mountain motor next to them, ready to fucking out 60 foot them. Yeah, no problem. Right down through there. Do they win?
well, Mark-
Fuck no, they don't win.
Well, Mark Mickey last year, Sweet 16, clean the house.
Yeah, he's fast as fuck. What are you gonna do? He was leaps and bounds. There's nothing we can do about him. He had a nice weekend. And fuck him.
It was like you had a G body.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck, dude? If more people would come out with G bodies, you'd be alright. You know, you could come out with these fucking faggot ass cars.
Lure is 2 turbos and some headlight fucking stickers
From
away from being the
360s.
next Mark Mickey.
Yep.
Dude, you think you're right, man. I think we gotta weigh the same. Absolutely, no problem. I'm probably lighter than him in person. You know, who knows?
So, Doug, you got a pick or no?
My fucking stock ass bullshit.
No pick?
I probably won't even watch it anyway.
No.
Wow.
Doug.
Wow.
Sitting's available. Why don't you take Sitting?
No, why don't you take something with a turbo on it so you can lose?
Yeah, let's roll in with a turbo car. Pick a turbo car.
Turbo.
At least I don't need 1,000 cubic inches.
Oh,
Did you stint it?
Sitting? All right, we'll give.
That's the fastest fast body in the world. What's it powered by? What the forgot what it was. Is it? Oh, small black Chevy. That's
He's got
right.
a Fox body?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that
Fuck
orange.
that car.
Orange. I don't know. I'm trying to think of who else.
For legal reasons, I can't talk to the Doug right now because my car's still in pieces. So I'm just gonna-
Black Betty.
I like Paulo
What
guys.
about that car with the
I like
LS in
Paulo
it? That
Guy's
blue
car.
thing.
Oh, Mike Atkins, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like a second gen
Yeah.
Camaro.
Yeah, it used to be.
What about the new Corvette?
He used to have it in in that real car. What's that real car?
Quadruccio.
Yeah,
He had it in like a Bel Air or something, right? Or I don't remember what the fuck he had it
Ken
in.
Cartuccio, yeah.
Cartuccio.
But it was the fastest
something.
in that
Who's
thing,
taking-
fastest LS ever in that.
All right, so Doug's
It's that orange new
Doug's
twin-turbo
taking-
C7 Vet.
Yeah,
It's
what's,
orange.
what's that guy's name? It's red. It's red.
Quadruccio.
Super
however
fucking.
the
It's the
fuck you say
nicest
it.
fucking
Every
car. I've
single
ever
time
seen.
he fucking got better and Gorgeous better. car.
Really, that's
Was
the
that
guy I want
that?
all the time.
Was that that Proline?
Yeah.
Red. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
41X in it.
every pass he got consistently faster.
It started in like the 70s, going down to 60s, 60s. and
Yeah,
then we
low
got to
60s.
Low 60s.
I think it went 62.
Yeah.
That car is beautiful.
It was nice.
Super nice.
All right. We are going to jump. We got the No Mercy predictions out of the way. Let's talk real quick about the bump and how Jim called that bump for the Sweet 16. We were
I like
talking-
bumps.
Cool it.
What, guys? What the fuck?
Me and Jim made a side
Jesus.
bet, a personal side bet, what the bump was going to be for Sweet 16.
Just a bump.
So the bump is on the Sweet 16 for Radio Verso World, the fastest 16 cars, obviously, are the qualifiers. What the 16th car would run, that's what you have to get into to be in the top 16. I said it was going to be 373. Jim said it was going to be a 369. It ended up being a 369 with like I think a 7 or something. So that was a fast bump. I mean, last year it was 76. It dropped down, close to a fucking full second almost.
A full second.
Full second?
Full second.
Almost.
A full
I was
tenth.
watching.
Full tenth.
Full 10th. I'm sorry. That'd be wild.
I was
Goes full
watching.
second. Ribbon Bark goes 290. Holy fuck!
No, I was watching this
Fucking
thing.
296 mile an hour.
Drag Illustrated was doing like a
Stock
a
G-body.
podcast. Stock
Excited
G-body.
kid.
305.
Yeah. No, he was doing like a podcast or whatever, talking about
Who was?
how the Sweet West Buck and Drag Illustrated and whatnot. How the Sweet 16 bump was the fastest bump out of any door car field, not just radials. Any door car field there ever was.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I mean, it's
Granted.
also only 16 cars, so they're
No,
you know what I
any
mean?
16 cars, just 16 cars. I'm talking.
Right, but like if okay, so they counted as a 16 then.
Yeah.
'Cause most bumps are at 32.
No.
You know what I
They
mean?
were talking about 16 cars.
well, I mean,
Oh,
to
okay.
have 14 cars in the 60s when last year
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
we were
it's-
trying to get in the 60s.
Exactly.
And now we're
yeah,
fucking,
it's nuts.
everything's
now
in
we're
there.
knocking on the middle of
It's insane.
355, you know what I mean?
Right.
Imagine 5 years ago telling people that the cars would go 50s.
Dude, there's a
Well, I
it's like
remember-
second.
Imagine-
5 years ago it was like a second.
Yeah.
Imagine 5 years
Right, well,
ago.
maybe a little less now.
5 years
Whatever
ago
it
telling
was.
people they're going to go
Lights out.
80s. You know what I mean?
4 years ago, it was like it was still everybody was in the fours. Like, it was like,
remember-
it was like 4 O's they
Yeah.
were fighting for like
Uh-huh.
4 years ago.
Fucking crazy.
Hey,
Lights out 10.
Hal, let me
I
get
think
you on the
is
microphone
when
real
we
quick.
went, and there was 4. Nobody got into the threes. I remember there.
For Sweet 16 next year, we'll do a. Let me write this down. Where's my pen? We'll do a bump guess for the top 16 for next year. I think we can do this. We got it recorded. Hal, what do you think for the bump for Sweet 16 radio versus roll will be for Sweet 16 3.0? If you had any guesses.
Good question. I'm going to say a 66.
66. Jesus Christ. 66 for the bump. Lure, what do you got, bud?
62.
62.
62. I don't know if I said it loud enough.
That's good.
Go 65.
Brennan.
Brandon said 65.
Brennan's got 65. Bobby, what do you want?
67.
67. Nate.
Well, it was a 60. What was it? 69.
69 this year. And it was 76 last year.
64.
64.
Just
Fair.
pick something different.
Farewell.
I'm with Hal at like a 6. I'm saying a 66 with Hal.
66. Doug, you wanna
Money
make a
rides
guess?
with money. You know what I mean? I hear you.
Doug, you
No
wanna-
peasants out here gonna come with me.
Doug, you want to make a guess for Sweet 16 next year?
Yeah, we'll stick with 69.
16. All right. Jim.
68.
Jim going 68. I am going to be. These are all good guesses. I think I'm going to go with a 67 as well, Bobby. Hal, jump back on this mic real quick. Do you think we'll
You're breathing heavy. You want to hit?
do you think we'll see a 40 in the next 2 years?
2 years?
In the next 2 years?
40.
Yeah. I don't think next year.
No.
I think they'll go low 50s next year.
Yeah, we'll be in the 40s.
I don't think they'll break into the 40s.
So by 4.0, 5.0, we'll be in the 40s by then.
I would say that's reasonable.
That's just fucking flying to me. What was it? Who was that fucking car? Was it? It wasn't Ribbon Bark. It was who the fuck was it? It was. They went like 217 mile an hour this year. I don't know. Anyways, Bobby unloads his entire fucking one stack on one fucking girl,
It was at least $200.
and fucking Hal and John come over. Is it all good? Can you hear me in there?
I can hear you.
All right. At any point you can hear me, just give me a thumbs down. Okay.
All
Hal comes over and he's like, "Eat shit, farewell." He didn't say that. Hal comes over and he's like, "All right, Bobby, I think he gave her enough." I was like, "No, fuck this fucking bitch!" Bang, bang, bang.
No, it wasn't even like that. They were like, Bobby, stop! And Stripper was like, look at that, like, fuck you, keep spending the money.
They had to put Bobby on a leash
My
and
rent right now.
they had to put
They
Bobby on
kept
a
rolling
leash
them
and
out.
yank
They
him
kept
out.
rolling them out. There was like 2-minute breaks in between. There was like they kept rolling them out. Usually there's like a half-hour break. They were like, nah, these fucking white
What
boys.
strip
here."
club have you gone to with a half an hour break?
I've seen. Well, I-
Musa.
So we
Get a good friend to grow up breathing.
we decided to go to a bar that some of the Hooters waitresses were talking about, called like Flip Flops or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a cool bar. I mean, it was a college bar. There was a bunch of fucking douchebags.
Yeah, they
there,
had a
but
fucking nice
they had
patio
Oh,
back with
yeah,
like
they
beer
had-
pong.
I was
and
waiting to
flip
get in a
cup.
fight.
Beer pong.
Nate,
Watching you guys get in a fight was
There
what
you
I
go.
was
There you
much
go.
better.
It's much better.
That would have been hilarious.
We're sitting there and we're walking out, And Bobby decides that while we're in Georgia, he needs some party favors.
Oh, in my head, yeah.
So
That wasn't when we were walking out. That was during the bar.
that was all weekend.
He was still looking for them during the bar.
So as the bar closes, he asks,
I
Why is it my fault?
are you going to cry the entire time?
I'm
Should I
not
shut this off? Should we start again?
What's happening?
You're crying.
Am I?
Yes.
I couldn't tell.
He threw Bobby under the bus. I don't like this. This
That
isn't
was
fair to
Matt.
my friends.
Well,
Matt
he's a
said that.
fucking faggot too. Both of you shut up, all right? So we go back.
That's
We go back to
Ty,
the,
Classic time, man.
we go back to the Jeep.
This is why that top thing's on there. Classic time.
We go back to the Jeep, and we had fucking like 4 boxes of Brennan's liquor in there from Block 1.
Oh, you lost your mic.
Did I?
Yep.
Maybe it's low on battery.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah, it is.
gas.
Oh, that's good.
Replace
Here.
the battery, pal.
Here, take
No,
this
this
thing.
is my mic.
Stand by. Stand by.
Hold him close. Up close personal. Keep talking shit.
This is going to be great.
So we're walking to the Jeep, and we got a bunch of Brennan's booze in there, and a gentleman came over that had our party favors.
First of all, a gentleman didn't come over. We
He
approached
was nice.
him.
He told me about a
We
soccer
approached a gentleman.
They were asking us if they were good playing soccer and all kinds of shit we didn't care about. All we wanted was our party favors. So they asked us to come back to the apartment, which is where red flag number 12 went up.
Well, after we had to convince them for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, we weren't cops.
They weren't cops.
Brendan was in his fucking parking lot, butt naked practically. I'm not a cop. Find the wire. Find the wire.
Yeah, find the wire. They didn't find it.
Boxers in the parking lot.
Why?
They thought I was a cop. I was like, yo, I'm not a cop. I took my clothes off.
In like 5 seconds. I turned around, I looked back, he's naked. I'm like, what the fuck?
Huh? Give me headphones. Anyways,
How's he gonna tell this story? He was in the car the whole time crying.
I was out there drinking.
Oh my god.
Come here, Nate. I forgot where we were because you don't ever shut the fuck up.
Talking about the car drinking.
We're drinking at the car with these guys, and they decided to invite us back to their hotel suite for some party favors. Yeah, that's what it was. It was like it was a comfort inn changed into apartments. It's all it fucking was.
It was like a shithole with a couch and a blanket.
Yeah, that's true. I was in there with Bobby.
So we get there, and Hal's chasing these guys down like Georgia Boulevard, doing like 70, running red lights and shit. And they go up on the curb.
After drinking like 40 beers.
And
Ty's crying.
Okay, on the mind.
Hale's driving. Hold on.
I'm there.
Not the smartest fucking thing I've ever done.
This week.
It was fun.
so we jump out and we surround the car, and I'm on the passenger side, and fucking homeboy, star soccer player, pulls out a fucking.
First of all, there was 3 of them, right?
There's 3 in the Jeep.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, passenger seat, pulls out a fucking the old pistolita, and I'm like, fucking instant. I was like, gun! I just screamed gun, and Bobby's like, oh, it's fucking fake. Don't even worry about it. I tell Hal, I'm like, gun. Hal's like, dude, I'm not even worried. I'm like, all right, you're the gangster here, I guess. So they're talking, and they're like, all right, come upstairs, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I ain't fucking going up there and fucking getting butt raped. And what?
That's why Nate volunteered to go.
Yeah, I know.
Man, I can't wait.
All right, Nate's got to fill in.
Hang on. I gotta say one more. Listen, if you cry one more time tonight, I'm kicking you out of the podcast. Nate is tearing up. You have tissues?
They said you started telling the story.
He's not even telling the story.
I am. I'm telling
I'm
you.
interested.
I'm telling you what happened to the point where I was
I'll go ahead and
involved.
tell you the story.
He did pretty good. He got me. He's like,
I'm telling you to the point where I was involved.
Okay,
Then I'm letting you take over.
Understood.
All right, you want tissues for the ride or
can you
no?
get some tissues?
All right. So I tell Hale, like, hey, like, give me the keys, and I'll kind of fucking be on standby, fucking getaway driver over here in case anything goes south. He's like, yeah, all right, cool, just back the Jeep in that parking spot. I back it up. He apparently took a key fob, and I never noticed it. So I'll let Nate take over from the inside of this apartment complex.
Kind of three stories.
This is what happened.
There's like 3 stories.
So, right, yeah.
So
I'll
Nate
tell.
brought up his tears.
I'll tell all the stories here.
I want all 5 of them.
So Hale's driving. First of all, it was pretty good. He was taking turns at about 15 miles an hour, and Ty was so scared. I was like, "Holy shit! Slow down, Hale!" He's going like 15.
He's got a Miller Lite in one hand.
Oh yeah. So for whatever reason, these guys are they're chasing another a Mustang in the apartment complex too, and we're like, "What the fuck's going on?" Everyone's like. But instead of being like, well, we just leave. We're like, yeah, let's fucking find out what they're trying to do, So
Exactly.
So they pull a U-turn chasing this Mustang. The Mustang goes past us. Hale decides to block them in to whatever corner they're in.
On the curb.
Everyone jumps out of the car freaking out, and then apparently that's when Ty said he saw that gun. But we were all like, no, they don't got it.
Nobody fucking believed
Fuck
me.
you, they don't have a gun.
We believed you. We just didn't care.
Yeah.
That's exactly where I was. I didn't
Yeah. So like, yeah, okay.
So everyone calms down. Everyone calms down.
Ty's drunk, he still realizes that you could die.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was like, I'm terminated, nigga.
Hell, this fucking OG.
So he's like, so everyone calms down. He's like, yo, just come to our apartment. We're like,
Okay, what it is.
so we're like, all right. He's like, just park. My apartment's right here. So we park. I'm in the hatch of this Jeep, by the way.
Oh yeah, they was in the
So everyone gets out. So everyone gets out and starts going with them, and I'm like,
Nate's just sitting there.
I'm like, yo, Ty, let me out. He's like, I'm not letting you out, bro. I'm not letting you out. You're gonna get hurt. I'm like, bro, I'm not letting them go in by themselves. Let me the fuck out of the car. So then Hale comes back. Hale and Sean came back and let me out. So they
forgot their dog.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Shit! Milo's in the back! And they didn't want his fucking rental car to be like one of those window smashing videos.
Exactly.
The fucking poor dogs in there.
The windows were up there worried about it.
Okay.
Oh, hang on.
Fine, Rover, get out!
I'm gonna pause you for 1 second. I don't know if the microphone can hear me, hopefully. But I do remember jumping out at one point. All I hear is Nate like, I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, Nate's back there. Alright, finish up, Nate.
The window.
So Hale and Sean come back to get me out, and Brennan and Bobby go up with the guys into their apartment. It's like one of the ones that have the outside stairs and everything, and all the doors are outside access. So as me, Hale, and Sean are walking, the third member of the other group,
R&B group.
he comes down the stairs, goes to the car they were in, and starts walking back, he's fumbling with something in his shirt or whatever.
Definitely wasn't.
I'm like, okay, that's a little sketchy. And then comes around the corner. He takes one step up the stairs, in front of us. He's trying to he's basically trying to go fast, trying to get away from us. And he drops a fucking gun right on the ground on the stairs. So fucking.
Meanwhile, you don't know where me and Bobby are.
I don't know where Bobby and Brennan are, the other two guys. And Sean just goes, "Oh, well, there it is." So apparently Ty wasn't lying. The man does have a gun. So he scoops it up and starts running up the stairs. So me, Sean, and Hale start running after him. We're like, "What the fuck? What the hell's going on?" You know what I mean? Why the hell is this kid running? If he has a gun, that's not really a big deal. But the fact that he's running and being sketchy about it. So we basically go up 3 floors, and this kid is so drunk and high on whatever the fuck, he can't even get his own door. He can't even get in, and he's
high on life, man.
I don't know, whatever the fuck he's high on. He's up against the door, and all three. Sean and Hale are basically surrounding them. I'm kind of stayed back to I'm trying to assess the situation. No. It's not even like that. I'm just.
Nate's got
Sergeant Nate
I'm
over
trying
here.
to.
Nate was kind of a hero.
I'm just trying to assess the situation.
It's going to come out.
At this point.
He's about to pull the baton out.
So, I'm about to break his fucking knees.
I could kill you right now, just so you know.
So anyway.
All I gotta do is hit you in one
So
spot.
basically, we're interrogating him where's our friends? What the hell's going on? What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And this guy is like, he's like, who's your friends? What are you talking about? I don't know who you are. And he's got the gun like in the front of his waist, just like not even a holster, just in his belt or whatever the fuck.
His stretchy
He had
shorts.
his shirt over, yeah. So, yeah, whatever the fuck they were. So, like, Hale keeps getting closer to the guy, and, like, where's our friends? And, like, he's, like, not even any situational awareness on the weapon. Like, he's, like, flopping around. So, Hale's like, obviously, this is a good moment. So, he basically walks up. The guy, like, turns his head and, like, does one of these things. And Hale just grabs the gun out of his waistband. So calm and collected. It's ridiculous. He, like, he fucking racks one in. And he's like, all right, where's our friends?
Oh my fucking god!
That's serious.
It gets better.
Fucking catch.
Yeah. So and the guy is so. He doesn't.
Meanwhile, Brennan and Bobby are in the room.
Wait, hang on. There wasn't anything in the gun. There was
No,
there was nothing in the chamber.
Nothing in the chamber.
So when he pulled it, he didn't unrack one. There was nothing in it.
No, there's nothing in it.
He racked one in the chamber.
He racked one like, I know how to use this, motherfucker.
Meanwhile, Hal and Nate are
Game time, bitches.
Hal and Nate are dealing with this guy. Bobby and Brennan are up in the room. I'm out in the Jeep trying to figure out how to get it started.
We got two guys in the room with us.
All of a sudden, I hear Sean just go, Brendan! I'm like,
That's right.
I go, oh my god, Brendan got fucking shot.
As soon as we got the gun, Sean's like, all right. We're like, okay, we have the gun. And Sean just goes, Brendan! He's like, maybe he can hear us. Brendan!
We couldn't hear him. We couldn't hear him.
I didn't hear shit.
So I'm like, so apparently, for whatever reason, Sean and Hale didn't have their phones. Didn't you guys not have your phones? Or maybe you did, but you had the guns.
Hale had a gun drawn down.
But either way, so and I'm like, oh shit.
I'll tell this part because
go
from
ahead,
my
go
perspective. So here's me and Bobby sitting in this room. We're having like small talk, and things are kind of not adding up. So we're like, yeah, okay. And my phone rings, and it's Nate. What's up, Nate? He's like, yeah, we got a little situation out here. And I'm telling you, Nate gets a little excited at times, right? Nate is calm as can be. I mean, just like nothing's going on. He's like, yeah, we got a little situation. I'm like, okay. Is everything all right? Yeah, but where are you guys? Like, I don't know where the fuck we are. I didn't look at the room number when we went in. So I'm like, well, let's go see what the number on the door is. And I'm going to look, and I think we hung up or something. Yeah. Something happened. So then he calls back, and he's like, what room are you in? And I was telling him the number. I'm like, is everything all right? Do we need to come out? He's like, yeah, I think you should come out. So me and Bobby are like, all right, we're out of here. We come busting out of the door, and there's Hal, Nate, and Sean. And this is the first time that me and Bobby know anything about this, and apparently Hal has a pistol. I have no idea where he got it from.
I thought it was his.
But I do remember Ty saying that one of them had a gun, but now Hal had the gun.
Yeah.
So you can go back to telling the story, but that's where we came in.
Yeah. Okay.
So what part of the story are you coming down the steps now?
Well, yeah, we're getting there. So,
right.
So then at that point, the other two gentlemen realized that
Farewell's breaking shit over here.
the other two gentlemen also came out with Brendan and Bobby, and they realized that we had their gun, or their friend's gun, or whatever. So then they immediately start freaking out. I don't think they were trying to rob us, but that's neither here nor there. But either way, they realized that we had their friend's gun, so they're all freaking out. Like, we're trying to figure out how this situation is going to be resolved because I don't know, it's just crazy, right? So everyone's yelling, everyone's like, no, wait, just fucking give him the gun. It's his gun. He has a permit. He owns it legally. Blah blah blah. It was a big deal. So either way,
which was a lie. He told me it wasn't his gun; that it was his friend's gun. He borrowed it.
Oh, good, even better. So
Sounds like it's mine now.
Well, I ain't your friend.
Yeah. So it gets negotiated that for whatever reason, we all have to come down the stairs, and we still have the gun, but like there's going to be some sort of trade-off at some point after we get Yeah, after we get in the Jeep or whatever.
Now,
right? So,
now this is
yeah,
the point
so
where
I'm standing. So I'm standing out. I'm like half in the street off the sidewalk. I'm watching our guys come down, and I'm like signaling to Ty. I'm like, Ty, come on.
you're trying to get me to pull up. I got no fucking keys.
All I see is Ty just go. He starts the Jeep up. It goes like 5 feet, and then just like,
Slam. I did it fucking 15 times. I'm like, I kept saying no key fob recognized. I'm about to fucking kill Hal.
No, you're not. He's got a gun.
Exactly. Well, that's where they're walking down the steps.
No, you mother! Oh, never mind.
That's where they're. Hang on. This is where they're walking down the steps. All right, and all of a sudden, I see Bobby come out, and he's got a handful of something, and I run up. I'm like, "You good? Everybody good?" He said, "Yeah, we're good." Pull the Jeep up. I go, "Well, I can't." And he goes, so I look in his hands, and all I see is fucking a pile of. I thought he took the dude's fucking like necklace, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, I reach in and grab it. I got a fucking handful of 9mm. I'm like, oh
It
my!
was a 40.
Was it 40?
it's a 40.
So I got a handful, and I'm like, okay, where I see this is going, and out comes Hal, fucking like walking backwards down the steps, and this dude has his hands in the air like he's on fucking cops, and he's like, all right, just please, just like you guys can take off. I won't say nothing. All right, I'm giving it back to Nate. Here you go, Nate.
So either, yeah, they all like walked down the fucking stairs with their hands up. And Brendan, didn't you like put it in his waist or something?
Yeah, so Hal racks all the bullets out. Bobby's like picking bullets up off the ground, like a fucking squirrel trying to find nuts.
Souvenirs.
And for some reason, apparently, me and this one guy bonded while we were in the room together. And he's adamant that I want that big dude to give me the gun back. Like, why the? Okay, so Hal gives me the gun. Clip was out of it, unloaded. And the dude's literally standing on the sidewalk with his hands behind his and everyone else gets in the car. And I think Hal, were you driving at that point, Hal?
Yeah, Hal was
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the fucking.
Hal pulls up right next to me. I stuff the gun in the magazine in the guy's back pocket. Get in the Jeep, and away we go.
Well,
no bullets though.
Well,
we kept
no
those.
bullets.
yeah, we cut the bullets. So we get. This is the funniest part of the story, believe it or not. We get around the apartment complex, realize we can't get out this way, and panic sets back into my mind. I'm like, we're gonna loop back around and get fucking shot in the head.
Did it ever go away? The whole story?
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
I had awareness the whole time when you were locked in the back seat, and Bobby was like, "It's a fake gun. What's gonna happen?" Well, we get back around and we get out of the apartment complex, and we're driving back down towards our hotel, and Hal reaches back, fucking pops a Miller, and he just starts laughing. And I'm like, what is so goddamn funny? He's like, I've taken guns from scarier dudes than that.
No, more desperate. Taking guns from more desperate people.
And I was like, Hal, I need you to drop me off. But no, fucking Hal was OG on that shit. So
We do a shot to hell.
yeah, let's do a shot. Yeah, I'll get these shots locked and loaded up. But
That was the best. I didn't even know fucking Bobby took the bullets. He gets in. I get in the back, and Bobby's just gonna. I'm like, what the fuck? They took all their fucking bullets. What the fuck?
Keep them.
17-round fucking mag, by the way.
Yes, I think it was a 40 cal Glock.
Yeah, it was
Whatever the fuck it
with an extended mag.
Yeah.
yeah, it was fucking hanging out like
Oh yeah.
like a fucking Uzi. Yeah, it was way down
Shit
here.
was funny.
No weapon control.
Oh my god.
But no,
No, he definitely not have control of the weapon at all.
Not a chance.
Big mistake.
Big mistake when Hal's around.
so all I'm saying is, whenever there's a sketchy situation, I'm gonna make sure Hal's fucking at my hip the whole time.
G.I. Joe.
That was funny. I gotta get out of here real quick. A long time ago. No, you're good. You can hold those things.
I'm good.
Back in the day when fucking when Hell was racing Frankie.
Oh, here we
Frankie
go.
all mad, and like I was standing next to Frankie, he's standing next to Sean. And he's like, "Yo, man, you get Dan, I'll get Hell." You know, I'm like, who the fuck is gonna go after Hell? And I'm like thinking now, I'm like, man, I wish he did. Hell would have sidestepped his ass. Pow! No ACL. Take the gun out of his back pocket. Fucking smack him over the head with a magazine. Fucking piss on him.
He actually pulled that gun on me behind Dunkin' Donuts one time.
Who did? Who did, Frankie?
Yeah.
Fucking scumbag.
He pulled a knife. He pulled a knife on me.
No.
He pulled a knife on me from a van. He was in who's the peg leg fucking faggot? He also pulled
Barney.
Barney pulled a knife on me
I don't
twice,
have the cast.
and then he was in what's his name? He was in the van with it, where you can flip the long door that slides open, and like they called me on the phone, and told me to walk over there. I was like, yeah, okay. I got close enough to where he ain't gonna be able to get me when he opens the door. He opens the door, the light comes on. Boop, knife. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, pal. Get out and get ass beat, dude. The fuck.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
No,
the best when I was. Matt didn't come with us to any of those stories, but
Yeah,
I remember
I missed everything.
there was
I went to Hooters. I
like
went to
3
sleep.
crazy shit happened every time I would come back to the hotel, and I'd be like, Matt,
Wake Matt up.
Matt, wake up! You gotta hear this story. It's
Fucking
fucking
3:30 in the morning.
Every
He's like,
story.
he turns all the fucking lights out, and I'm fucking finally going. I'm going to sleep, and I'm like, what the fuck do you want? He's like, dude. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, all right. I'm gonna give you 15, 20 seconds to wake up because you gotta hear this shit. And I'm like,
well, I mean that's the same thing as last year. Every time nothing really happened last year when we went, but we come home or come back from eating or whatever, and he just fucking have his food on his stomach. He's texting the fucking chat, laughing because he's saying something funny. Set it down, grab his fucking burger, set it right back on his bare chest, start going back on it.
somebody had a picture of it. It's like you were tired.
Yeah, Bob, he sent it to the chat.
I have my own bag.
This dude just fucking died.
Cheeseburgers in his mouth.
Oh, CBD. He eat a whole bag of CBD gummies.
Oh yeah.
And he'd be melted, oh my god, it's awesome. I got him hooked on
I
CBD.
went and bought them every morning.
He's buying a fucking family pack of CBD every morning.
Want a shot, Doug?
He's like, oh, these
Some Inferno?
are so good.
Well, I had to eat my burger and shit fast before you took your fucking socks off.
Yeah, you right.
Let me tell you
Show
something.
you right.
Y'all have smelt sewage. Y'all smell anything. You ain't smelled Lure's fucking feet. All right, let me tell you something.
Whoa, I'm ready to know. I'm standing here right now in some socks. It just happened to be
Motherfucker,
warm
you were
down
in
there.
a pair of Converse all week. I told Lure, I'm like, yo, you gotta get in the shower.
Yeah, we're laying there, getting ready to go to bed, and Ty just dude, we're done. Lure, you have got to get up and get in the shower. He's like, dude, what's wrong? I don't understand. It's like, you have got to wash your fucking feet.
No, my feet smell
And then I'm
delicious.
like, dude, Ty, dude, it's not that bad. What are you talking about? And then 13 seconds later, it hits me, and I'm like, dude, that is fucking terrible.
My dad does it all the time. So when I work with him, the last couple of weeks, I wear these little slip-on fucking shoe things I got from him. I call them my dad's shoes, and they're all junk. So I just wear them to work in the yard and shit with no socks on. I get sweaty in them things. Oh my god! I walk in, he's like, "You back outside." All right, Dad.
Gotta get hosed off by the hazmat team. All right, we're gonna do a shot to the.
Oh my god, the cord! It was the cord.
What was that?
Where's the fucking?
Is that your shot at Inferno?
How about the?
Fucking
Wow,
scumbag.
the electrician didn't check for the cord. Makes sense. No wonder you're a
I
fucking
gotta clean up
apprentice.
more of Nate's tears.
No wonder I'm an apprentice. That's how it works.
Nah, most people would be fucking full rate already.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, okay. Shut the fuck up.
We're gonna do a shot to Hal saving our
being a
lives
fucking
and
gangster.
for being
I'm
the
afraid of Hal now.
April
I
Employee
fear
of the
Hal.
Month here at the Tool Shed.
This isn't fun. I've never really feared a man before, but I feel Hal.
So
Not
everybody raise your shot
Stop
glass to
looking
Hal,
at me.
including you, Doug Wilcox.
Please.
Put your liquor in here.
Hal being a gangster.
That's right, fellas.
Man, where'd you get that from? That was good. That come from, what is that, Lock One Distilling? Is that what
That's
that's
a little bit of Lock One Distilling Company.
What was it?
Inferno.
It tastes like Big Red.
Man.
Tastes like, dude, he just insulted you.
No, Big Red's good.
Brennan, why don't you
If you like Fireball, but it's a little too
That's what-
it's a little
Can you
too
make a
thick
black
and
cherry
weird
whiskey?
for you,
Oh, yeah.
and
Can
you
you do
like
that?
Jack Fire, but it's a
We will
little too
buy it.
alcohol-y for you.
Non-stop.
This is your shit, right?
See, I
here.
just don't like cinnamon. The other
This is
stuff,
a bang right in the middle of
the
it.
other stuff is that candy cane stuff.
Candy
dude,
cane
that
stuff's
stuff,
good.
All right.
that stuff is good.
That's my shit because
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with McGillicuddy's.
Yeah,
But I like the candy.
that's Jim's jam.
Candy cane.
Lure, jump on that. Yeah, jump on that.
My back hurts. I gotta sit down.
I got you, Gaddy.
I am, since we did a shot of y'all hear me? You hear me in the microphone?
Here, yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Well, we'll get there.
Oh, Nate Ty. What's
Should we just go? Should we just go to that right now?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
That might be like a good closing.
No, you know what? Let's jump
Because
to.
they might go to blows from Ty.
I ain't gonna fucking. I ain't gonna-
Wait. Did Nate just say he's gonna blow Ty?
I hope so.
He did.
I
He
can't hear
did.
that.
That's what I heard.
I didn't even say that.
But he did. Oh, on the contrary. Hand me that weed lemonade.
Whoa.
Thank you. We're good. Cut that out. Sorry. Hand me the lemonade that doesn't have anything else in it but lemonade, sugar.
And weed. This podcast is out of control. We're an hour and a half in. It is tame.
I just want a fucking meat pizza.
Oh, you're right. My bad. God, I'm dumb.
What happened?
Nothing. We'll
Meat
continue.
You okay?
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
I mean, I might get beat up later, but we're good.
Is Jim gonna kick your ass?
Maybe.
No, all you gotta do is
It's
you
a possibility.
just gotta talk to Hal.
We
I
got.
mean, all he's gonna do is like, hey, Hal, go fucking talk to Lure for me. Like, fuck, nah, man, I'm good. I'm sorry.
Get help.
Not doing that.
Be kissing boots by the end of the night and shit.
How many people listen to this? A couple thousand?
I hope. Yeah, right. I wish.
Well, how many did it show? Like how many?
We had like
How
we had
many
like 400 views on this one. On the,
We got YouTube.
I just want to know how we're going to top this next year, Georgia. Like,
we'll
how
find
is
a
that-
way.
how's
Well,
that
I
top-
already told Nate that he's gonna have to get shot next year. He's gonna have to take one for the
Well, I'll
team.
tell you how we'll top it. I'll be there for one, and that means I'm gonna make a really bad decision and just fight them all while you guys are holding guns on them. And I might get hurt. It happens.
So-
But if I do get hurt, you better shoot that motherfucker.
Can I ask you a question, Lure?
Yeah, what up?
So you, me, and Bobby are gonna share a queen, right?
Not a full, not a queen. That's too big.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
All right.
We can do a pull-out couch, you know, but that's the only thing that's
The only
pulling
thing that's
out.
pulling out that night be the human centipede.
You fucking right.
Oh, fucking, y'all
He
gay.
said queen, I thought they're like transvestite or something. I wasn't sure what you were talking about.
Bobby dresses up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I brought a whole fucking suitcase.
Nate does dress up.
Oh, you gotta stop, Lord. Nate's getting jealous as fuck over here. He's like, dude, what about me, man?
So since we jumped into the
Nate
doing
does
the-
like butt stuff, just so everybody knows.
Confirmed.
Confirmed by not only him, but
Motion.
two different females.
From girls.
He just screamed from girls like that's a normal thing. That just stops you from being a
Oh,
weirdo.
remember the movie Road Trip with the skinny guy?
Yeah.
I had sex last night.
With a girl! He's like, yeah, I like things you get in my butt if a girl does it. Jesus.
What's wrong with that?
Whoa.
Oh!
That's why Brendan and Nate are so tight. I get it.
Brandon and Nate are going out tonight.
Well, Brandon and Nate are sharing a room next year down in Georgia, and they want one bed.
One twin.
Fucking single.
Can we just get a futon?
A chair.
We have a pillow? Pillow works.
All right. So we want to thank Brendan for. I pulled him aside when we were both hammered down there. I made him fork over some money for a fast streetcar shootout. No, he did it willingly. Want to say thank you to Brendan for being.
Well, you're not the one that's going to have to forcefully get him to do anything. You're the guy that sat in the Jeep crying the whole time.
Wow.
I sat in the Jeep crying because I didn't know how to start the thing.
Fire.
Hell, take care of that for me.
No! I'm sorry! You're the man. I'm sorry. Hell, he didn't mean it.
Listen. All right. So, Brendan's sponsoring Fast Streetcar Shootout, one of the co-sponsors. That is July 28th at Esta and Cicero. I have my two guess you want to call them co-workers, whatever you want to call them, farewell. He's been just talking shit. There's Doug in the background. I think he's just fucking hammered. He hasn't said a word all night. We've been feeding him Q's juice for hours. But we want to say thank you to Brennan. Thank you for sponsoring us. There's only fucking 10 of us here, but let's give Brennan a quick round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Brennan, for Lock 1 Distilling Company.
I'm gonna touch his dick. Hang on.
All right. There it is.
Thanks.
I haven't worn jeans.
Hey.
All spandex, baby.
What
Jim.
What are we doing?
We have the ability to make a phone call, don't we?
Who the fuck are
We
we calling?
do, but I need another phone, and you
We got
guys
mine.
need to verify.
Well, hang on. We're not going to do it yet, but I want to make sure we have the ability. I think we should call Shane.
Rogan.
We should call. You ever done DMT? we should call. I think we should call Shane Bartella and talk shit about BSO and Lancaster.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
But first,
We can talk shit about just racing him, too.
that's true.
Racism?
Whoa.
Racing him.
So down in Georgia,
I think we covered that topic already, Bob.
yeah, Lure covered that one. Down in Georgia,
What?
Nate
Well, I said to do nothing of the sort.
I ain't do nothing.
didn't do nothing. He was a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Nate
He
caught.
graduated with honors.
Y'all are gonna get my clearance for road.
Nate happened to catch a sponsor in Georgia as well.
Ooh.
Catch a sponsor.
We're on to it now.
And what happened was,
Ty got mad.
Ty got mad.
Ty got mad.
Classic Ty. Classic Ty.
That's why we have the no whatever up there. Classic tie.
Multiple sponsors.
what's that?
Nate got multiple.
Yeah, there's a
sponsors.
couple of sponsors.
I mean, that's what happens. When
Can we explain what's going
There's
on?
actually
Alright, I know what's happening.
there's actually a Pat Musey motor on the way. So we're gonna try to fit it in my Fox body. I don't know if it's gonna happen.
I would love to see that.
You know what? I would fork over the money. I would just be like, here, take it. And I'd punch Hale in the dick and run as fast as I could.
A backwards wheelie.
It's gonna be on motor. It's gonna be on motor.
That's a stance.
Gotta
It's
be
not-
front-wheel drive.
You can't have 90-10s in the front of that thing and think you're going to support that.
Nate would be the only guy to run a Pat Musey 1001 cubic inch and still only spray 75 through it.
He's like, I don't know, guys.
a little tricky over here.
I want to really hit her hard, just a little bit.
Okay.
So the deal was,
Motor makes 2100, makes 2175. 3 kits.
25 on each kit.
You're a madman for throwing that third 25 you throw at it. You're a madman.
he called PTC for a converter that hung up on him.
The motor's mad the whole time. Like, we're supposed to be getting sprayed, aren't we? It smells like fucking pump gas. What the hell's going on?
The loneliest pistons.
So what the deal is
Under one
Hal-
is nitrous.
Hal is going to basically what you're gonna be tuning Nate's car this year, correct?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's the right answer.
Speak, boy.
In case you were wondering.
So I'm not totally sure how this happened. This might have been like alcohol involved in
It
this,
was,
this whole
it
battle.
was
Yeah,
one-
yeah.
Well, Brennan,
100%.
this was the night that he bet Matt Farrell his entire life and he won. So I know
Which I have no recollection of.
Hal was a little polluted.
This was half a bottle of Cuse juice and at least a quarter, maybe a third bottle of Inferno.
Oh God!
Along with a case,
And, yeah.
case of beer.
Dutch and Miller Lights. And
Can we give Hal a round of applause for still breathing? Holy fucking
Hal.
shit!
Number 2.
Yeah. So this is like a public service announcement. You make stupid decisions when you drink.
That's okay. I think
But yeah. So
so.
What do you mean? This is a good decision.
I think it's a good
Amen
race.
to that.
So Hal is going to be tuning Nate's car, and the agreement was the motor and power rater can't change.
Yes.
We are going to do.
Which there's nothing's gonna change besides how tuning it.
That's fine. We're going to do 2 races. A race at Esta, 8th mile for $500, and we're going to do a race on the street for $500. Now we're in a little bit of a tiff whether it's going to be. We're going to do it.
A fucking quarter on the street because Ty's a bitch.
This no, hang on.
Why would you not want that?
Hang on. Listen to me. This was the whole pinnacle of Nate's argument. Don't fucking say anything, or I'm
No
gonna have.
fucking pinnacle.
I just say. I said fucking say nothing.
He's getting fucking
Doesn't matter already.
Listen,
Oh, this is pinnacle.
Nate's
It's pinnacle whips.
Nate's argument was he goes, the last hit I made on the street was a quarter mile.
Okay.
I said, okay, so we'll do a quarter mile hit. He goes, no, I only have data for an 1/8. I
No,
said,
I don't have any.
shut up. That was.
You're just lying now.
What did you say then?
I said I'd rather do 8th on the. The only reason I want to do 8th is because I was planning on gearing my car for the 8th.
Did you not say the only data you have is for quarter mile?
I don't have any data.
You don't have any data.
I have a new computer in the car right now.
You said the last hit you made on the street was quarter mile. Did you not?
Yes.
Thank you. So this
I think it's when I owned it.
No, that's not true.
is that back when it was. That's back when it was fast though. Yeah.
That's back when it worked on the street and like went fast.
It works pretty good. Not
Yeah,
very
I
fast,
mean,
but
with
it
fucking 300
goes.
horses, it ain't hard to work.
The final agreement was we are going to do. The final agreement. Hey,
What should they do?
the final agreement was we're going to do a eighth mile track, quarter mile street,
Right.
and if it comes to 1-1, we will do a 8th mile street tiebreaker.
Okay, sure.
Are you okay with that? Are you gonna
No, that's cool.
What were the stipulations? No engine change and no what?
no engine change, no power adder
No
change?
power change.
So we gotta stay with the power adder that's currently on.
Yeah.
He has to be a nitrous.
If you plan on
Yeah.
giving me any heads, you better do it now or something.
The motor has to stay the same.
I can't change heads. It's the same motor.
I'm not changing my heads.
Who cares? Good fuck what you're
I'll
doing.
put fucking twisted wedge and a stock block back in and run you the fuck
Oh,
over.
we're gonna go. What's that?
All right,
Are we adding that to the bet?
I bet you would want
You're
to.
gonna
Listen,
put stock motor back?
just because you got money doesn't mean you can fucking. All right.
Yeah, but you can't tell me you can't put heads in a car. What?
to a man that disarms
It's the same
people at will.
motor.
Yeah, I
The
know.
motor's the same.
Yeah, no, he can. Whatever.
Yeah.
You can. You
And
can
he gives a fuck what kind of heads put on that
Yeah.
fucking turd. He's a bitch.
Yeah, it's a fucking
he ain't gonna
turd.
spray enough
well,
to beat
that,
you.
that
Exactly.
was my.
Nate's gonna be like, all right, I put heads on it. I made more power. We can
Last
knock
night,
the-
we can
take
detune the
Take a little
nitrous.
pill out.
man.
Take a little pill out.
No, I'll
He puts a pill, just a fucking pill in there. There's nothing there. He just- maybe a little seep through the crack. I
the
don't know.
agreement was it had to stay same power adder, same short block,
Shit's not changing.
Same
Only
short
thing
block.
that's different- Hale's gonna tune it if he wants.
same short block, same power adder.
Now you're
That's
talking
it.
the same power adder at the same level?
No. That
No.
was never agreed upon.
I'm gonna
No, it just has to be nitrous.
I'm gonna shoot it up a little bit.
That's just
Basically,
nitrous.
What's gonna happen is Nate's gonna have to stop being a bitch.
Yeah.
actually
spray more.
Put some fucking nitrous into his
Who's
car.
tuning the car? Hal?
Hal tuning Nate's car.
Oh, enjoy your car. Hal's gonna say 600.
That's what I told him.
He's gonna beat
Not
you.
putting 600.
600.
But
He's got to do at least
if
2 runs,
you-
though.
Yeah, he's gotta be-
Yeah, no,
have it too fast.
450 for the first one. It's a fucking Ford motor with a
See what
turbo.
happens.
Come on, dude.
Exactly. I only need like 100 shot.
No, you better put a. You better. I mean, it makes a little power,
It'll
okay?
be something. We'll have something in it. Don't you worry.
Hal's tune's gonna be. Nate's gonna be like, Hal, what tune did you put in the car?
To bring the trailer tune.
It's okay.
That's the best tune.
It's okay. I'll have a trailer, so we'll be okay.
That's
It's
fine.
gonna be the bring the trailer, the
I
mop,
just got-
and the speedy
Hey,
drive.
how
tune.
about when we did Bobby the run at Bobby's house? Remember when we went out, the guy from like almost to Canada that raced Gwyn with the big. Remember had the Buick.
Andrew Mathis, was it?
We had that Buick.
orange
No,
car.
Eli Gilbert.
It wasn't Eli.
No, the
Eli,
orange car.
No, Eli beat him. No, it was
Yeah.
a silver car. It was silver like Buick.
Oh yeah, it was a Regal.
Yeah, Regal.
Oh yeah,
Big
yeah,
black,
yeah.
big black spray car, or
Loud
whatever.
as fuck.
Fucking, we pull
Mathis
up.
is from Rochester.
So he's gonna race. He's racing Gwyn, right? And like we obviously whatever. I'm helping him pull up, like line up and shit. He pulls up. He's like, dude, the fucking what's it called? The pump for the nitrous is dead. Like, okay, so you want to like me to just call it off? He's like, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna blow it up. I'm like, what? Like Mike's it's a lot of money in that motor. He's gonna just blow it up.
Just spray and dry.
He's like, fuck it. I'm just gonna blow it up. I don't care. Like. What? Okay, dude, really? Like, I thought we were gonna have to go get the trailer. You know, like, here we go. I go get the trailer. Instead, he made the best pass I've ever seen that fucking thing make.
I'm sure.
Dude, fucking
was-
full lion.
That was a good race.
He was like, that fucking, because that dude was fast too. You know, he
Yeah.
had a big block in it. He's like, I heard that fucker come and tag that second kit. He's like, still has no fuel. This next kit.
Lower.
Fucking nuts.
Holy fuck. He's like, dude, that thing was like, I thought he was gonna run me over. Nope. Back by him again. He's like, it was on fire. It still doesn't have a pump in it for it anymore. Like,
you
the
remember-
last
He's gonna run it
race-
like that.
That was the last race. Like, dude, that thing was flying. He
Remember
brought
when
it
he
in. The
made
compressor was
him-
perfect. Afterwards, like, what?
Remember when we made him
That's LS
unload
power
at the
for you, boys.
church?
You know, spray it don't matter.
Remember we made him unload at the church?
Who's that?
That silver G
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
That thing fucking pulled out. And it's echoing through the entire Citrus neighborhood. I'm like, the fuck, like North Syracuse PD can hear this right now.
Oh, that
It
thing's
was fucking
loud.
retarded.
That was a healthy big block.
Yeah, no, that was a good night minus
Yeah.
That was a wicked fun.
Yeah, it was
the 22 tickets that
yeah, the
Cicero
tickets
PD
kind of stuck
issued.
to the end, but
Yeah.
hey, we got a lot of racing off.
We got I think 20.
We didn't have no bullshit either. You know what I mean? No one
there was no
fighting. Everybody's
bullshit.
just having
It was
fun.
a good time, yeah.
It was
We're
great.
in-
I hope he learned from
Some
the tickets.
whatever that'll happen with it. Remember, like somebody like didn't show up to a race, and the other guy just pulls up. The all race, yeah, fuck it. 100, yeah, cool.
It was fucking Dean Murdoch was supposed to race
I forget
Purple
who was-
Challenger, Chris
yeah,
Domerat,
yeah,
and fucking Mathis pulls up or DeSanto pulls up in his white Mustang, and
the stick Mustang, right?
yeah,
the
and
stick
so
had it.
if you watch the video, you see Lure take his steps back and bring his hands up to pull the flashlight. The Mustang's leaving already. Domerat rolls his window down and points. He's like,
pointing
yeah,
at
he
him.
jumped. Like, yeah, no, we all
I was like,
fucking
yeah,
saw.
no
Don't
shit,
worry
dude.
about it.
He leaves as he's pointing out the window.
He's doing this, yeah.
I think he still chased him down. Didn't he chase him down?
I don't know if he went by him or not, but it was funny.
And the best part was after Lure was like, yeah, he jumped. Matt Cruz was like, yeah, put his hands up like he was all happy. I'm like, all right, calm the fuck down. But
That
it
was
was,
definitely a good night.
That was cool. I like
I
that.
even
It was
lost
fun.
and had a good night. So
I,
that's how you know
dude,
it's good.
I went 1-1, and my race that I won, I was racing Josh Schaefer.
Yeah.
I raced for $50.
Right.
Right? Got to the finish line. The fucking cops are waiting for us. We get down there. I turn my lights off, and I put it in reverse. And I'm like, maybe I can back up to the starting line and get out of this. So I'm like,
Yeah, down that dark ass road.
so I'm like, I had to try. I was like, in reverse, fucking flashlight on my car. He's like, get over there behind him. I'm like, all right. So I go to pull up. He walks off, and the one Cicero PD car pulls into the U-turn, and I have a solid like 10-foot gap. I'm like, I can make that 481 on ramp right now. I can do it. And then I'm like, what am I thinking? Like, why would I do that? Pull off the
Yeah,
fucking...
especially in your car, like you're not like gonna hit corners fast.
Yeah,
and
I know.
shit, you know what I mean?
I know.
I ran in my Camaro, my 2012. I ran in that once, and that was the slowest car I've ever owned in my fucking life. But
Yeah.
no, you ain't fucking with me in
Corners,
the corners.
yeah.
You know, I bet you I go 85 around the circle in that fucking thing, and it would just stick. But I ran in that, and I ran in.
I ran going 100.
I ran in
the
fucking Drew Titone's dad's GTO with him and Ross in the car. I was like, nope, see ya, turn. I was right behind, what's his name? Reggie. Reggie had the black car.
Oh, yeah.
That's like horror
Black
around
Widow,
everybody else
yeah.
now. Yeah, I went around him on see you later, right up the fucking ramp. Never let off. Like, fuck this.
I've honestly...
But my car, your car, no,
ain't happening.
They fucking light me up. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm over, pulling over.
I had taken
I ain't dying for this.
I had taken that on ramp at 40, and my axle would have fucking snapped
my
it. And
God.
I'm like,
See you
all right,
later.
get out of the fucking car, retard. So, but no, that was.
I hope we're gonna learn on that and have people down at the finish line.
Well, do you know who was supposed to?
Walkie-talkies.
You know what's supposed to be at the finish line, don't you?
Who?
Clint.
Fucking Clint.
And you know who raced first round?
Who? Clint?
Clint.
That don't make no sense.
I got down and I'm pulled over and I'm pulled over and Cicero PD comes up and he's like, hey man, license registration, I'm gonna take it to the other guy who's writing all the tickets. And I was like, yeah, okay, here you go. He's like, I'm looking at your car. I see under the license plate there's a silver knob. I'm like, yeah. He goes, it says on and off. I'm like, yeah. He goes, what is that? I go, well, it's my battery cut off. I said, if you turn it off, you go start the car, it won't start unless it's on. He's like, oh, cool. Clicks it right off. I'm like, oh, you fucking piece of shit. Sat on the side of the road for fucking 3 hours. I couldn't listen to the radio, nothing. But
I was pretty mad about that because I really wanted to race you after all that.
were we supposed to race?
We were supposed to race because
Yeah, that was the whole point of him coming.
I didn't go to well, it was.
I'm pretty sure because you guys had like that little grudge thing.
Oh, it was supposed to be a tiebreaker, remember?
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, because you fucked his day up the first time, right? And then he beat you the second time.
And when I beat him the first time, he claims he left.
There was a big
no
mistake.
nitrous on.
Either
or whatever
way,
the
in
fuck.
second gear in his
Either way,
power glide.
Listen to me. No, because when I didn't see the Gwyn race, I didn't go to the Gwyn race because I was turning my shit up. I was putting the 125.
Yeah. 77.
I went from a 25 shot to a 50 shot. I was turning my shit out.
Yo, Bobby.
He's like, oh, watch this. 0.25 degree of timing, bitch.
I'm about to fuck you up, bro.
5.2 in, I'm going to have all 75 in.
Bobby.
All in, man.
0.52.
All fucking in, baby.
Bobby, remember when we had
Truck has a 150 shot on it, right?
I was going to say, I swear to you, right now,
Wait.
if someone wanted to race me, I would put 300 on my truck.
Lure.
Today.
Lure.
And smile about it.
Remember on the way to Carlisle?
fucking thunder sprayed against Steve Store's truck. He sprayed like 300 on the highway against his truck.
And Steve Stores beat him with a grill in the back and me hanging out, fucking literally rolling out of the window. Beat him in a pickup truck as he's spraying the fuck out of this fucking turd.
But he sprayed the fuck out of it.
Yeah, but he was not scared of spraying that motherfucker. He didn't give a shit. He was fucking 5 hours from home. He was like, watch this. Wow.
This is the deal about me anymore.
Yeah, you're a pussy.
I gotta have
You're a
time.
bitch.
No.
Lure nailed
I
it.
gotta have
You don't
time to
have a
test
choice
something.
Hey, your pants have pockets?
Yeah.
Reach your pockets. And at either side, right in the middle of those pockets?
Have balls.
That's a nice, where your dick's supposed to be?
No.
That fleshy patch right there?
Listen,
is it warm?
I'll tell you what happened.
Yeah, you're a pussy.
I had the car all like for fucking cash days a couple years ago. I had the car all set up on whatever. I think it was
72.
It was like 175.
It was like
175.
It was like 72.
And you went to the final.
I went to the final, and no, well,
yeah, slow and steady doesn't always win the race, dude. You're not. It's not the tortoise in the hare.
I know. The first race, I forgot. I think I raced. Who did I race first?
First round of Cash Days last year when you were in it.
Yeah.
You had
Luke, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
You had Suki. Yeah.
So I beat him or whatever, and then I was like, okay, well let's fucking put 200 in, and I put 200 in, and I swear the car was slower because it was so fucking fat. It was like 10-0, the fucking AFR. So you got to be able to. I had no testing on any. The point is, I had no testing on any more nitrous,
whose
where I
fault
could
was that?
lean it out. I understand it's my fault, dude. What you don't understand, what you guys don't understand is that race. My car was put together. When did I get there? Like 10:45. My car was put together about like 10:25.
I don't
I had
understand
the car
that.
together.
I'm out spraying. I'm out fucking testing my car before every single race. I don't care if I'm late to
I
it.
had to put the car
I'm
back
testing
together
it.
after I fucking rear-ended
And
the
I
car.
still fucking can't get that to go down.
Cash Days that year he was talking about, he said it was together a half hour ahead of time.
Yes.
It was fucking August, dude.
Yeah.
Yep,
You know
you're
what I mean?
absolutely right, and it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
You act like you're the only one that's ever fucking scrambled to a race.
No, but
we scrambled to a race
you're
with
talking
Wynn's
about-
car
you're
in
talking about
fucking
testing.
February.
You're talking about testing.
Lure is perfect for taking testing with you, for sure.
Well, come
Remember
test. You want to
when I
come
was
test
supposed to
with me
race
this
that
year?
one night,
Yeah.
and I wasn't going to test it.
Yeah, I'm mad as
Jay,
fuck.
He's like, dude, you're going. He's like, I'm like, no, we'll be all right. He's like, no, we're going to test your car right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't let it happen. I'm like, we're not gonna. I'm not allowing. I didn't give a
It's
fuck
like
about the money. The money doesn't even matter to me. That fucking douchebag is not gonna be able to say he ran you the fuck over. Not if you're gonna fucking want me on your team. I'm not letting it happen.
Who was it, Lure?
Jay. At the time, me and Jay did not get along at all. And I was like, I am not letting that faggot be able to say anything about beating you. He's like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? What fucking talk about? But I'm like, dude, we need to go fucking testing right now. I'm like, but give me a chalupa. But anyway, I'm like, dude, we're okay. I'm like, you're fucking going right the fuck now. All right.
And we went right. I forgot when.
We
Right on the fucking on-ramp.
right on 81 North on ramp there from Mattydale.
No, we did it at. Where's the one spot? I
Yeah.
don't know if I want
It was
to say
80
that. Like,
No, I don't matter. It was 81
The other
North.
spot where I tested the first hit, where we're like Quinn go or.
Oh,
yeah.
down in East Syracuse
Yeah,
Park.
we went to there.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It spun. It fucking spun into terrible.
Yeah.
And then we changed a few things. Whatever.
Yeah, because
around. I was like,
you were leaving too much. You were leaving on too much.
Yeah.
You knocked it down a little bit, whatever the fuck it was. I don't know how you fuck you did it. I don't know how you.
I didn't leave it neutral.
That turbo shit.
Yeah, whatever.
Well,
you
that
did some,
definitely helped.
you did some voodoo that made the thing fucking leave on less boost, and that thing fucking we were on 81 from Mattydale where it comes up there, just stop traffic. I'm like, fuck it, stop traffic. Did it burn out and
Tractor
everything?
trailer.
Backed him
Like,
right up and
"You're done,
shut
bro.
the fuck up, bro.
No,
They're fucking hitting shit. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
gotta wait.
He was screaming. Like, he's doing his fucking hit. We even ran back and hit the fucking light and everything. He was like, whoa. I'm like, woo! Jumped in the car behind him, took off, flipped the guy behind us off. You know? Fuck you!
Yo, I got a funny fucking race story. Not that it matters or anything.
Oh, I think it does matter because it's coming out of your mouth.
Oh,
He goes,
see, that's why I love Lure. We were at a.
You can fill my drink up for that one.
Race stories.
You can tip me.
Wait, no. It's even better. It does matter even more now because it was when Sanford was racing. What was that race where that chick got in your face and she's like,
Oh, that was up on Janesville.
41.
Janesville.
So, yeah, I raced him when I first got my car
Get up
done.
in there.
So that race,
Blew
all
the
right.
tires off, and she yelled gap like
Gap City.
100 times.
Yeah, so yeah, you couldn't really hear what he was saying. But the first time he raced Stanford, had issues, whatever. Stanford won the race, but she was screaming Gap, like whatever. She's excited, but she's screaming it. So then we go up and finally this dude's leaving on what he's supposed to be leaving on the bitch is a fucking animal on the street. I went out there I can't wait. They wouldn't let me fucking flag it. Remember they're no, fuck you. I'm the fucking most honest dude there is in the world. I fucking call my best friend at the time. Any time when if they jump, I'm the first one to say it. Fuck him. They always want to make him I'm the problem. I'm like, well, here we go. We're gonna whatever. He didn't get screwed on the light though. Everything's cool. Ran him the fuck over. And who was it? The guy that did your chassis, right? Is that the guy?
Yeah, Scott Van Tassel.
Scott, yeah, he was fucking jumping up and down screaming, "Gap! Woo! You said fucking Gap!" In her face. It was so fucking funny.
Well, Lure.
Yeah.
So I rode to that race with Sam Sickles.
Yeah.
And
that's always a fun ride.
Oh my god!
You have no idea. Now you know what? No one, he won't even care if I say it. How many fucking different drugs are in that fucking car? That's a fucking ride.
He pulled out
that dude, he wants to do. I mean, he's like a fucking Formula One racer. He's either on the gas or he's on the brakes. That's it. Kill one of these dudes. I fought side by side with Sam before. He's no fucking joke, man. He can hit people. You put. I have a pair of weighted gloves. They're devastating.
Yeah.
I backhanded somebody, put them out of their misery, and it wasn't even a full backhand. It was just a smack with weighted gloves on. You want to hit somebody with them on, bro? Nah, man. They could kill them.
All right. Anyways, so we get to
There it goes. Uh-oh.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Fucked
It's
everything.
popping. My headphones are popping.
Jim!
What the fuck happened?
IT.
You broke it.
It should be
I can.
recording now.
It's still recording, but you
What
can't hear
light- what
anything.
did you
No,
flip
seriously,
over there?
No.
So look, on here it still says I'm still showing audio on here.
Yeah,
What'd
but
you
my
hit
mic's-
over there?
Power
fixed
cord.
it. It stopped now. Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear
Okay,
you
sorry.
now.
We had. I'm sorry about that, guys. So, anyways, we get
we're
up.
still recording.
No, it's been recording the whole time. Yeah.
We're still recording.
So, anyways, we get to the starting line of that race, and I jump out of Sam's truck, and we're waiting for him to get there. We got there early, and
No, because Sanford had to take his fucking nose
tried
off,
that
right?
twice that night. Remember that? The
I don't-
cops came on far in the northern.
Right.
this was up at 41, but we get
But remember they had to take the nose off the car or
yeah.
something?
Oh yeah.
Is that what we were
They had to go to
waiting for?
Sunoco, pull the nose off because it had the show
Yeah,
neck
that's
bumper
right.
on the
We
front of
were
it.
on the on-ramp for like an hour. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is going on?
So
Like this guy, they had to go pull a nose off to get it off the trailer. And
I
put
drove my shit there.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But trust me, I don't fucking like those dudes at all.
so
They're fucking pussies.
me and Sam jump out of his truck, and we're standing there. We're bored. So Sam goes, "All right, watch this." I'm like, "All right." He goes to the back, gets out like a fucking pitching wedge and like 13 golf balls, not practice balls, actual golf balls. And he's fucking whacking them across 41. And like cars are coming. He's like, "Think I hit that car?" I'm like, "Let's not try." And he's like, "I bet you I can hit that car." And I'm like, "I want to get in the truck because I don't want to be a part of this." Like. So he's fucking whacking. He's like, "Oh, almost had him." I'm like, "Yeah, I almost had him." Like,
cool.
Stop.
You're gonna kill someone.
So-
Awesome.
So all of a sudden, here comes a car on the on ramp, and it's his Hyundai. And he gets out, and he's like, "Hey!" And Sam's like, "You got problems, fam?" And he's like, "Somebody hitting fucking golf balls on this side of the fucking highway?" And I'm fucking dying.
I remember this now.
Sam's got a golf club. Sam's got a golf club in his hand. He's like, "No, bro, we ain't been doing shit over here." The guy's like, "Look at my fucking car." Sam shines his flashlight. It is dented to shit. He was sitting on the other side waiting for the race, and Sam was pegging him with golf balls the whole fucking time.
I remember it now. It's so fucked up.
Oh my god! I was like, "Sam, we should get the fuck out of here." He was like, "What's that scrawny little crack I gonna do? I'll punch that faggot right in the fucking face with my weighted gloves." I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna get in the car."
Seems like you have a record of staying in the car.
Yeah, dude.
Classic tie in the car.
Oh, I'm gonna have to change your name to Rosa Parks. Just sit in the back. What's that, Rosa?
Dude, this fucking crackhead gets out of his Elantra.
Don't be calling people crackhead, Rosa.
I swear to God, this dude had to be. He was on something, but he jumps out of his fucking Hyundai in like a beater and like Rockaware sweatpants, like mad about his 01 Hyundai.
It's a Tiburon, bro.
Sorry. Sorry, fam.
It still has $100,000 mile warranty. I can't talk.
Let's get back to this race between Ty and
Yeah, we kind of get off track.
What are we doing now?
We settled it.
Alright, basically.
Did we?
Yeah.
When's this going to
Yeah.
happen?
Okay, so now you have a race.
I
The
think-
track is 8th mile?
Now, as far
or quarter? Track.
The track is
Track
8th.
is eighth.
The street is
Street is
quarter.
quarter.
The tiebreaker, if
Tiebreaker is
necessary,
eighth
is
on the
street 8th.
I can't wait to see Nate's track.
Who's flagging it?
On the
I
street?
also
On the street?
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh,
you
why
can
is that? Because I'm the best, or is it
flag
because
it
I'm the
if you want.
best?
Because
you're the
I'll.
best.
Pick one.
I'll say you're the best.
All of the above.
I just
See,
wanted to find the rules so we're good.
You have to keep the
short
block, the short block, and the power adder.
and the power.
You cannot add like a pro charger
Well, we're also-
with the nitrous.
I mean, I want to be against Nate though.
Can
If
he
I
have
can,
multiple
like,
kits?
Sure.
Okay, so you can, if you wanted to put multiple kits, you can have multiple kits.
Sure.
And you should, because you should definitely spray it with 200 out the gate and like another 350 on the big end.
Nate's
And by big end, I mean like 2.4.
Nate-
in that range.
That's the only rules, right?
short,
Bang! Here we go.
short block, and the only power adder is nitrous.
You know,
Basically
yeah.
stay nitrous, yeah.
What's he racing? Your car?
Uh-huh.
You made that bet? Fucking idiot.
The builder and tuner of Ty's car just said he's a fucking idiot for even thinking he can roll with an LS car on spray, baby.
Do you know how much room you gave them?
Do you know that Nate is afraid of nitrous?
I'm
Well,
really
yeah,
not.
he's
though.
not.
I'm really not.
And Nate doesn't know what pill is what. He's just gonna drop whatever he wants in that
So he's
shit.
gonna launch at a track
No,
and
luckily,
he's gonna go
luckily,
there and
Industrial
he's gonna roll
Solutions
his
has
short.
little baggies that say
Yeah.
exactly what they are.
You ain't looking,
Yeah, you're
bitch.
not gonna look.
And
How's-
listen,
how's
I-
gonna have a little file. He's gonna file
Hell,
the numbers.
Just to
on.
let you know, I got a set of heads in my truck at this moment for my boy over here.
Hal
Yeah.
is
Well, that's
Hal
one on the other motor, but yeah.
Hal is literally not running a pill. It's gonna be an open line.
I've done that actually.
Get the drill
Have a
out.
bottle in a
He's
fucking
gonna-
It's gonna be
strainer
drilling out pills.
He's gonna give Nate the keys, give him a little spank, say, "Have fun, kiddo."
He's gonna do the Doug
That was
Vanstrom.
that.
Hey,
There's gonna be no.
Keep going.
There's going to be no driver interaction here. This is going to be just go out and mat it, and it's going to do what it does. He's not going to have a choice whether to spray it or not. It's just going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to be in the tune.
Point it straight, hit the gas pedal, and hold on. That's
Nate,
it.
Nate, quick question.
Go ahead.
You ever been T-boned?
No.
This is gonna be great. I already know. Like I said, Nate's gonna hit this fucking thing. Now set up. You're on the track. His fucking bumper is gonna be pointed at the fucking North Star, and he's gonna fucking freak out, bring the front end down, and the
Nah,
motor's
we'll be
gonna jump out of the car.
We'll be all right.
Yo, I can't. Are you taking? Are you getting mufflers on?
I have old
Well-
videos of that car going fast, so I'm going to show Nate so
I'm
that
thinking
he's not
about
scared.
taking them.
That is
You're
a
definitely
small
taking
block
off, and I
forward
was
blower
like,
car, that's why.
taking flames.
I got little bullet mufflers that like
Light
this
the
big.
candle.
Dude, they're gonna be
Your
fucking.
car.
What?
What's your stipulation?
I don't have one.
So it's the same.
We can do whatever we want.
No. It's
Yeah, put a
exactly
fucking
the same.
Pro line on
Same
that bitch.
engine, same power.
Short blocks and turbo.
Correct.
Yeah, as long as it stays forward.
It can be a different turbo if it wants, right?
As long as it stays forward? Yeah. You got a big block forward later on.
Put the,
Oh yeah, please put that in.
They ain't put no big block.
A fucking 9,000-pound motor in the front of that turd that makes 400 horse.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, same rules. Same.
You might pull a tree down, but you ain't running nobody.
We'll change all of it if you want.
what?
Just saying.
I didn't hear
How
it
carried
say.
away do we want to get?
Guys, my car's almost done right now. I don't want to really be changing anything.
The Lock 1 Distilling Mustang is almost done right now.
Well, you know what the best part about the whole
I gotta
thing
teach you
is?
everything about this game.
Both the guys that are gonna tune the cars don't have any money in them. Exactly.
That's true.
Car. You know
That's
what the race
true.
is gonna be is whose rods don't fucking spit the fuck out the end.
Right,
That's what the
exactly.
race is gonna be.
That's
Exactly.
why I love it.
So,
Yeah. Hey,
They're gonna leave one.
Jared Lure Racing's looking for sponsors as well.
So-
And I am not scared of nitrous by any means.
No, that's true.
5 kits is too little. I don't care.
calm down, Doc. All right.
Whoa.
Mondays
Hey.
were
Listen,
Mondays.
it's not fear. It's
Monday's one
respect.
person.
It's respect. Larry.
Respect for
You gotta have
you can get that
respect.
motor out of the junkyard every day.
I've been telling him that for fucking 2 years.
Listen, after Bobby gives me the heads, I gotta hold on. I got a whole long block.
You got
in
it.
the
They're
garage.
in my truck.
Well, yeah, good. I already paid them. I already paid his
You didn't pay me for delivery.
$20,000 motor, then
I don't have to pay for delivery. I pay nobody for delivery.
So
Okay, then you don't get them.
hang on.
Bobby, give me $80 back.
So Doug,
You lose.
$30 he does.
you want it
That's
back?
true.
Let's make a stipulation.
About 20 years ago, lady.
Yeah, when I stick a
when is
battery
this
charger on the
happening?
seats on, you want
When
to
is
set my
this
bullets in my carburetor?
I'd say later.
I'm getting to that right now.
Yeah, we
I'm getting to
What's
that.
wrong with my truck right now?
Oh.
August, September.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, everybody.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ty.
We gotta get a drink yet?
What do you want?
Oh, is that's your cup then? Where is it? Yeah, this was your cup. I poured ice, and I'm like, whose cup is this?
I know. I'm thirsty.
Sorry, fam.
I'm parched. I got cotton mouth for some reason.
Listen, I can't
Wild.
necessarily
happened.
say a date yet because
Neither can I. Still, that's what I'm getting at. So,
my
Doug,
leash board is on its way. I don't know
Doug.
when the fuck it's gonna be here.
when can I get my car into your garage, sir?
How much money you got?
What's that?
A lot.
After Papa? After?
Yeah, after.
Brandon, just so you know, I know you like Pro Chargers,
Really?
and I do too.
After Papa?
So,
I like turbos, bro.
My car?
all right, I do
weekend?
too.
All of a sudden, Lure likes turbos.
So why don't we do my car first and get it out there?
I'll take care of fuel system.
Are you serious
All right. You talk to Mike about
you
the
fucking kidding
turbos
me?
with
I
fucking
had Papa set up for months.
I just put the whole
Motherfucker,
new front end in
you
it,
told me to buy
fucking
all that shit.
Good shit.
Well, yeah,
Get
we're gonna do
weight
your
transfer
car.
Well,
stamp
yeah,
in
what,
there.
fucking
You
September?
still need the stuff.
Lockwood Distilling, fucking Q's juice, shooting that motherfucker. I'll
Juice injected.
my nitrous, because you know I'm gonna have nitrous on it, whether it's got turbo or
It's
anything.
gonna
I'm
take,
gonna
it's gonna take you
I'm gonna have a nitrous bottle that
weeks
looks like
to do
Q's
Papa's
juice
car.
bottle. And I got Pecan Jammy will paint it for me.
We gotta do Papa's car.
Literally, Q's juice
Yeah,
injected.
turbo kit.
Watch what happens when the Q's juice hits, bitch. Bow!
What else you gotta do?
Carl's really good. Carl's good with that.
And I can fit a big tire and shit. We'll fuck the whole streets up.
Weld the front end?
That little 509 that could, man. We sprayed a lot of spray at that fucking thing. It ain't break yet.
Copy the vinyl.
That thing would probably take. That thing probably make 1,500 on pump gas.
Other people want. Like,
Yeah, all we gotta do is
What do you think, Hal? You're the tuner.
And then.
That piece of shit 509
Yeah.
I got in my
We
truck.
have to nail the bottle down to them.
Huh?
What do you think of me?
We can do that in the bay without the lift, right?
That would be badass.
There's a lot of convos going on at once right
We
now.
need to focus, everybody. It's still a podcast.
Yeah,
Hang on, yo. All right, so
I can do that.
well, we're still whatever. We're
So
kinda
pretty much
on a
tie
little bit of a
fucked.
break. Yeah, pretty much tie fucked. I guess.
And you're the same size. You can even drive it.
So Pablo's car will be in the right bay,
What
and mine will be in the left bay.
Well,
Well, maybe.
Now, I listen to
No,
this.
your engine's gonna come out and then it'll go back outside.
can I get my drink?
Can we go back outside?
I'm fucking blessed.
Why is this engine got to come out? I thought we weren't changing engines.
We're not.
Not changing engines.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so the stipulations for both are the same, right?
Yeah.
Same short block, same power add, and no dual power adders,
Nate
right?
said he didn't care.
How
what
we
short
gonna
block
listen?
he
Hang
had.
on.
Yeah,
How are
we
we gonna make
changed-
sure?
I promise I won't change my block.
Well, it's if it's got a 302.
No, you
right?
said block, not short block.
What's the difference?
Short
Difference
block
is you
is
can't
a lot-
change the
Short
rotating.
block-
assembly.
Short block is with the
Pistons.
rotating assembly.
I am not. I am.
Ty's too cheap. Nate's too broke. We're good.
About summed it up.
No.
That's very true.
Hell's paying
You cannot change the cubic inch of your
Hell's
current
paying.
engine.
Hell's not
You
paying
can't
for
change the
nothing.
crank
I've-
rods or
You can't change your
Hell,
bearings.
what do you think?
I'm not.
Listen,
Come
we.
on, brother. I got
No,
a setup, man. We
The
got
only-
battery bars in my house.
I can
Hell,
tell
not
you.
Tires.
No one's paying for anything.
The only thing we're doing is
I know, but
we
it's a
are
lot of
pulling my
money.
motor to make sure everything looks all right.
Well, it's gotta be freshened up. That motor's 6 years old.
We gotta put bearing.
My motor's fucking what? 06. My motor's like 13 years old.
It's 300 horsepower.
No one just.
Oh my
Dude,
god!
that's kind of bad.
Actually made 375 on motors.
370.
Ooh.
So joke's on you. Ty's old 302 made like 350 with a 150 shot. I'm pretty sure.
It made.
Oh, with a 175 shot. The fuck out of here.
Yeah, but that's pretty bad though. He had a 302 sprayed more than
Yeah.
fucking Nate did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thing's gonna split it with like fucking 75 horse. At least Ty's like fuck it, double it. You know, you're like no one's ever split a stock LS. 100 horse is fine. I think that's fine. That's kind of pushing the line a little
No,
bit.
what?
Listen,
What
I
we
was
are?
over here
figured
with a
out.
302 and a T5.
We're gonna figure out. You guys are.
Spraying more
I did
than
have a
Nate.
T5.
You guys are
Yeah.
really surprised.
Yeah, you want to talk about fucking sitting next to a bomb?
Yeah.
Jesus, fucking trying to. You're making more than fucking 30 horses in a tea hive. Watch yourself.
Got one of them fibers on the
You're
floor.
you're gonna catch one of them fibers in your fucking asshole. Holy fuck!
No,
fuck
Brennan,
that
Find a
shit.
shape hole in the
all
fucking
all
roof.
we're doing is we are pulling the motor, making sure everything looks all right because that motor hasn't been out in it's been run the same without being freshened up in like 5-6 seasons.
What are you doing with your turbo?
Same turbo.
They made less power on that turbo, didn't it?
Didn't you just fucking buy a new turbo?
It'll be a turbo.
Yeah, that's fine.
The
Well,
same
no,
tur-
that's fine. I just want to know.
It's the same one.
same
he
turbo as
originally
before.
had
It's my original
last
turbo.
year.
Oh, you're
It's my
taking,
original
you're taking
turbo.
the one that was just on and off then.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's taking the one that Alex fucked it
Thanks
on.
a lot,
Yeah,
Alex.
thanks,
you fucking
Alex. You
faggot.
piece of shit. Team Fleck.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's really mean to
Hey,
say
we
to
should
somebody.
call him.
What's that? Are we?
Nah,
Is
Alex
there,
isn't
any fuel,
even
is there
funny.
fuel rules? Are we doing anything with fuel?
No,
do whatever you want.
Run there.
Dude, this is fucking.
Please.
This is LS country, dude. We run
Please.
fucking horse piss in that bitch.
Run.
It don't even matter.
Run fucking M5 with a 75 shot. I'm begging you.
They really work out too good. Maybe like C16.
Thanks, Nate. That was the joke.
I know. Well, sometimes I don't know about you, so.
Well, Hal, if you could do me a favor and escort Nate outside, if we can finish this podcast. Do got to wrap up. We're getting into almost 2.5 hours here.
you need to get into some fucking sneakers, man.
My last thing.
Smells bad. You smell bad.
Yeah, terrible.
You smell bad.
Yo, give me some.
Bro, as soon as you walked in, when you walked in 2.5 hours ago, I was like, yeah.
No,
Really?
Lewis here.
Until kind of like it's been slowly
Really?
like.
Bobby.
And then I looked
Jump
down
on
and I'm
Nate's
like, oh
microphone
no
real quick.
shit, and then fucking
Well, my bad, man.
All right.
I have a lot.
Lower.
Listen, my testosterone levels are like 500 to 600 more than most men, so I tend to sweat.
Or
I'm sorry.
That's cool, man.
we're gonna wrap up. I want to finish up with this final topic here.
Oh, I didn't know we were done with
We're 2.5
the Nate
hours.
and tie race.
What about Lancaster?
We fucking gone over it twice. You want to go over it a third time?
Oh, he's good, man.
No,
We
I
cannot
don't.
change
He's
blocks.
so mad.
We
Hasn't even
cannot
happened.
because you're.
Mad.
It's like talking to
Look how
fucking
mad he
Daryl
is.
Coleman every day. It's like,
Oh, man.
yeah,
Wow, that's not even true.
that's exactly.
Well,
you
really
know what?
talking to you is like Daryl Coleman because you don't think 60 foot. Oh, a converter will help a 60 foot. That's just,
Okay, no, that's not what I said. My original argument was.
Oh. No, I'm not sticking up.
My original argument was the first. Stop. The first if somebody is drag racing their car and their first
so mad.
modification.
That's so mad.
Okay, well I'm just gonna turn your microphone off.
Turn it off.
Oh, he's mad.
No.
Yeah, but fucking Alex Laughlin over here muting people.
He got you. As soon as I touched it.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I
Oh,
touched
okay.
it.
I don't know if you could hear it or not.
No, I heard it.
Okay.
He fucking
No,
got you, though.
the original-
Laughing, looking ass bitch.
I got a foot on the fucking wall.
Block. Block.
Lure, careful, he's about to block you too.
Oh,
He's about to
shit.
get muted.
Lure's talking to the microphone with his Chinese subtitles on.
I got blocked again. Jesus.
All right, so Rowdy Racing.
What are you doing, Rowdy Racing?
Rowdy Racing. Yeah.
Well, you're the fucking spokesman of Rowdy Racing. Just hurry up. Let's
I've been
talk.
trying to talk, but I mean, all you're doing is
Yeah, all I'm doing is making your podcast better.
all you're doing is talking about how bad you want to jerk off fucking Alex Laughlin.
Yeah, with my mouth. Whatever.
So, Lure, we went over this the other day in the chat, but we can go over it right now.
Yeah, whatever.
Rowdy Racing over the last few days has kind of almost doubled the likes on Facebook.
Right.
And it's the original content used to be, Radio vs. the World, X275 bullshit. But lately we've been posting fucking Street Outlaws memes making fun of Memphis crashing.
Well,
And-
luckily within the group, there's a lot of funny fucking people, and the best fucking guy you could ever have to make a picture not have someone in it.
Yeah.
Or whatever you want.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Well, now where do you
He's
think
really good at that. So
where do you think that ties in between real racers being Radio vs. the World or Street Outlaws fans or both?
Well, I mean, I don't know what you want to call a real racer. Like, yeah, listen, I've been to a bunch of different. Like, we went to the what's it called? The no prep races for the no prep kings.
Yep.
Yeah, the guys are most of the people that come up to you are TV fans. They don't really understand, like that. This is not just a '66 Chevelle. You know what I mean? Like they're just like, oh, my brother's got one of them too. We're gonna get one of these motors. Like, yeah, buddy. Like, cool, man. Like this motor's $125,000 for one. You ain't getting one of these.
Right.
And even if you do, if you put it in your fucking stock ass chassis without $30,000 worth of fucking tubes in it, what are you gonna do with it? Without you know what I mean? People just don't under. So I guess the fan base is less informed on racing with like street outlaw type people most of the time than there is in like Radio versus the World or like bigger races like that we go to as well. That like those people are more the ones that know what they're looking at. No, they don't come over and ask her, "What is this, a 632?" Like, bro, if you look at this motor and think it's anywhere in the 6s, you're an idiot.
Right.
What the fuck is going on back
That was just being a real piece of shit.
We can cool it over there.
Nate,
Go ahead, boss.
what do you think on
Sorry.
what do you think on what Lewis said about the Radio vs. World versus Sweet 16 fan base kind of thing? Do you agree?
Well, I completely agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's people
Street
that are
Outlaws,
mixtures.
it's because
I like both.
No,
Listen, here's Street Outlaws. It was on Discovery Channel, so you got guys fucking watching fucking Deadliest Catch, and then after Street Outlaws comes on, it's the same fucking guys.
Yeah, and then you got fucking farm trucking agent out there fishing too.
Right, exactly.
Like shit, we got a little fishing show coming on.
Exactly. It's the same guys. Now, when you're looking at like ducks races, those are people who go out and try to find cars. They're not just something that comes on fucking cable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's just right.
Okay. What do you think, Bobby? Want to tune on it? Bobby's way too fucked up right now.
Oh my god.
We got that's from.
This is for Lures feet, dude.
Why are your shoes off right now, Louis?
It's horrible over here.
Ladies,
Really that bad?
ladies,
Hal was over here and he went
Wow.
ladies and gentlemen, if you can smell that through the computer, that's Lure's feet right now.
I actually slid up there next to you, and then I was like, ooh.
Is that why you were laughing?
Man.
I see Hal move back and he's laughing. I'm like, what did I do? That's so funny. It's Lure's
Son of a
stinky ass
bitch.
feet.
Son of a bitch.
All right, guys.
For everybody who's watching, the cedar down here on the walls is trying to walk out of my house.
Sure.
All right.
I got a hose at the distillery.
So,
Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of soap and shit.
I got all that shit.
Look at Lure just there like, yo.
Fuck everyone.
He's flexing about it. He's like, yeah.
What do you want?
Some go get my boots for me. Then.
all right. So
I'm
we're
just down here making this thing fucking listenable. You know what I mean?
getting ready to wrap up here.
Smellable.
This ain't scratch and sniff, motherfucker. Let's do
Fucking
this.
Nickelodeon smell-o-vision. All right, so we're getting ready to wrap up. Doug, do you want to say anything regarding the upcoming limited or fastest streetcar shootout race we got? The series.
Show up and race.
All right. We do need a few more pre-registers for fastest streetcar shootout.
Yeah, the more the better.
More the better.
We
And
had, 15 or 16 pre-registers last year.
16 last year and 14 showed up. Pluniak and Els didn't show up. Shocker.
What's the date on that?
28th July.
July, yeah.
Fast streetcar shootout.
Why are you ready for special streetcar? I was like, I don't have any money. It's like, ask Hal. 1 minute, it's fucking Donald Trump telling me to ask the Kardashians. No, it's fine. Ask the Kardashians. They got it.
So we are letting anybody who pre-registers call out somebody, but that person they call out also has to be pre-registered. So there's more benefits to pre-registering. Farewell's gonna pass out because Lure's feet stink so bad.
I told him to get my boots. He didn't. I'm good. Oh!
There he goes. So again, we want to thank our sponsors for Fast Streetcar Shootout. Anything for limited, we're about 5 weeks away from limited. So hopefully the track is dry and we're ready to go by then. And I think that's all I got. You got anything else, Doug?
No, I'm pretty much good to go.
All right, guys. We thank you for joining in. We thank you.
He had it written down
All right, well,
on a straw wrapper.
once again, we want to thank the Tool Shed for hosting us, Jim Lance.
Tool Shed's the best. Jim Lance is my dude.
We want to thank
That's my dude.
Doug Wilcox, Hale Saracola, Brennan Backus, Matt Farewell, Bobby Kloss, Nate Siriano, and Jared Lure for coming out. Catch us
I want
next
to thank
time.
Jared Lure again.
He's talking.
No problem, guys. No, seriously. It's you guys. It's you guys. Thank you.
Speaking of
If
third
Jared
parts,
Lure could leave his feet at home next time.
I'm gonna come in with a bath. I'm gonna take a bath first. I'm gonna bring a little fucking kiddie pool in next time so I can rest my feet in there. Actually, we should have Charlie on and have him bring his fucking mom here. You know, she fucking wipes your feet and shit, right? We'll have that little fucking Asian fuck over here. Like, come over here, make me some sushi, and wipe my feet, and we'll talk about fucking 6-cylinder fucking twin turbo fags. You know,
that go nines for $100,000.
yeah, 100. Jesus, 250.
Yeah.
Fucking, I went 950 with a $90,000 pile of junk.
The stock car's 100.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
They're 100 stock. Then you got $25,000 transmission.
Jesus
Because if you
Christ.
turn that, you fucking lost that bitch stock. You better just buy a transmission.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know he had
they
that
weren't
much
fucking
into it.
around. Them little Japs ain't fucking dumb. You know?
Well, apparently they are.
No, they're like, watch this. This fucking idiot. They own the fucking the rights to the transmissions. Like, oh, watch this. Bang! It blew up.
25 G's again.
Send him
Thank
another
you.
one.
A license.
Yeah, you have absolutely.
Oh, it's licensed.
That's fucked up.
Oh.
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 All right,
You'll
guys.
see how I do now.
All right, guys, we are going to head to
Dog
the
sauce.
Lock 1 Distilling Company. Thank everybody for coming out.
Thanks.
Thank everybody for coming out. Lure's patting himself on the back here. Jim, what I do is pause this here.
Doing my best.
That.
Doing my best crossman. Let's fucking launch. Pat yourself on the back.
All right, Lure, any closing statement?
No, I have nothing.
All right.
I'm literally all out of funnies. I'm sorry.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks.